Only thing is too bright. Gonna make it. The sun just came out. Oh my god, my face is white. Um, I have a window is facing very much the east. Did you guys see me? Um, YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, right? Then you type in Juhl Media, Juhl, and then you get to see this live right now. So we are live on Clubhouse and live on YouTube, Juhl Media. Today is very special. We've been together, meaning this room, smartphone video production room. Now, actually, it's very complicated. Clubhouse is an app, right? Within Clubhouse, you can have a club. This is called Smartphone Video Production Club. And then when you have a room like right now, we call room. Yeah. So there's a lot of words you have to remember. So this room has been together for 100 weeks non-stop. Just remember non-stop. All right. We didn't skip 1 week. So thank you for many of you for helping out. And that's why we're here. And let me give some of the mods. So now we have several mods here, and we have friends here. We have people wanting to learn how to use smartphone to shoot videos. So here, this looks like interface on Clubhouse. So if you're watching, and so now we click. I put my finger on Eric's profile, and then underneath. And I can block him. I can remove him away from him. I can report him to be dis- disrupting the stage, and then I can make him a map. So which I did. So anyway, I'm just walking you through. Yeah, and Lewis is our regular mod as well. So hi, Lewis. How are you? And yeah, and we have my friend Johnny is here. My friend Ron is here. Ron is a filmmaker and has been very supportive to this room. And thank you so much. And thank you, Ron, just for sending your film to me. And I watched at the beginning of it, and I'm going to continue the watch later on. And let's talk about your film maybe in the coming week. And it's fascinating.
Great. I sent you one of the 9 I have up on my website, but I look forward to hearing your reaction. But most people never think of Africa and orchestras, but this is a film about one of the oldest orchestras in the world. Thank you. And I'm in on the YouTube Live, so if I'm on Clubhouse and the YouTube Live, what should I do? Turn Clubhouse off and listen on YouTube?
Is there a delay when you watch right now on YouTube and listen to
There's a little delay.
Oh, okay.
YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty substantial where I'm at 3-4 seconds. So I just shut it off. I got to do one thing, and I got some other work to do at the same time. So I don't think I'm going to use the YouTube today.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What I was thinking using YouTube that we can show films and at the same time watching it at the same time. So maybe if you decide to use YouTube, and then maybe you can silent. You can just still be on stage or off stage. You just silent your Clubhouse. Is that how we do it?
Yeah, Ron, what I'm going to do is I have Juhl's page up. I have it stopped right now. If we go to watch it, then I'm going to hit play because I'm the same way. I put up both, and I was like, oh, my head hurts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I see what you're doing. You want to use YouTube as the screening platform, essentially, right, since it doesn't work well on Clubhouse. That makes sense. You just go over there to show stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and I welcome.
That's great.
Yeah. And
I can see what you're doing now, Ching. You're trying to experiment with making the Clubhouse a little bit like the things that Clubhouse can't do. Like, you tried to do that on camera demo. Like, it's cool. You're experimenting with trying to use multiple platforms for the group, which is cool.
Thank you. Yeah, and yeah, let's welcome Wyatt is here. Mark, how are you?
Hey, Ching, ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma. today is let's see, 245 sorry, I'm counting still in Chinese. Today is the 6th day of Chinese New Year. And do you guys know how many days Chinese people celebrate their Chinese New Year's? Like how many days? Like, Christmas, you say 12 days, right? And do you know how many days Chinese celebrate their New Year?
I think it is 12. Is it 12?
Well, let me ask Google.
No cheating.
Cheating. 15 days.
Oh,
yeah.
Happy New Year, Chang, and Year of the Rabbit, and also happy anniversary of your club.
Thank you.
It's almost two full years. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And may it keep going as long as just as long as the app lasts.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Amanda, welcome.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see everyone.
Great to see you. And I want to say hello to my friend Johnny. Johnny has a room. He opens the room 24/7. I don't know how you do that. Introduce yourself, Johnny.
Thank you. And again, Happy New Year. So we can say that for many more days. My name is Johnny, and I met Ching in another room a few weeks ago, and then we met again, and she told me about her event. I said, sure, I'd like.
Okay, I lost you. Is that me?
If I have a phone that needs to stay in a room, an iPhone, I don't know about Android, and I want to lower the volume completely. For example, if I want to listen to the YouTube and completely silence the audio on the iPhone if I'm on the stage, you put music, go to the audio settings and select music, and then you can go to 0 volume in case you want to see what's going on in the Clubhouse room and listen and watch the YouTube. Just saying. And happy to be here.
Is that at the same time, Johnny?
Say it again.
Is that tip is for the same time watching both on the same device?
No. I'm using 2 devices. One has the YouTube. I guess, yeah, I don't know how that would play out. But no, because you'd have the volume up for YouTube, so you would also hear the Clubhouse.
No, okay, no, I misunderstood, that's why.
Yeah, you'd have to use 2 devices. Or move yourself. Well, no, that doesn't help either.
I got it.
Or Jane will just hold up her phone on YouTube and you can see who's in the room.
Yeah, I got it. I just misunderstood. Thanks.
Okay, so we have done this like maybe 2 other times while I'm on Clubhouse with you, and also doing the live on my YouTube channel. And by the way, I have been actually doing live for a while, maybe more than 2 years, especially since the pandemic, March 2020. I started interviewing people, starting with my family and my teacher, and and people I know that has messages to spread and stories to tell, and then eventually extend to friends and artists that I met on Clubhouse. So actually on this panel, I have interviewed Eric, let's see, Lewis, Amanda, Debbie, maybe some people in our audience as well. So it's been really great. And yeah, so right now I am looking at my phone, talking to you, and also talking to myself into my little studio. And so I was going to invite people. Yeah, feel free to come onto stage. Actually, I gave a few links to some people. Whoa, Amanda, is that your mic is hot? Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to do just a very quick review. Let's welcome to Debbie. let me do just a little quick review. I believe we started this smartphone video production in March sometimes and 2021. So that's less than 2 years. And we've been together for 100 weeks nonstop, whether we are in different countries or I am in the airport. And the reason we can continuously do this room is not because me, it's because all of us, and we all help, and you all help. And yeah, Mark helped, Louis helped, Amanda helps, and Eric and Ron and Debbie and Cam helps, and many of you participated and keep the room alive. So I want to thank all of you and to be with us. And we talked about many things about smartphone. We talk about pre-production. We talk about camera equipment, the smartphone equipment, audio, composition. We talk about lighting. We talk about post-production. We talk about distribution. We talk about how to use the phone vertically versus horizontally. We just talk about a lot of things, And so I hope people here with us often and really benefit from meeting us. And I myself learned so much from all of you. Yeah. And one of the reason I opened this room is because my film, my Young and Diary, I have to tell you one more time, is that the whole thing was shot on iPhone 11 in 2019, in 2020, and the film was alive in festivals in 2021. We won 3 best feature documentaries in 3 festivals. One is Toronto Documentary Film Festival, and one is in Rome Film Festival, and then one is in International Film Festival Manhattan. So now today I actually want to show some short clips of smartphone video or film made by people in our room. And yeah, so I encourage people to give me your link. Let's see. Let me see who. Amanda, did you give me the link yet?
I texted it to you, Ching.
Oh.
Ching, how do you want me to?
Can you email me? Is it?
I'll email you. Yes.
Yeah, because from the text, then it'll be hard for me to transfer into my computer, and then I mean, I'm now. It's easier for me to operate. So yeah, that's awesome. And anybody have any questions? Let me finding Amanda's film, and then hopefully we can watch together. And then I would like for us to, when we watch, right, don't only look for stories. Look for things you have question about it: composition, lighting, transition, beginning, and of course including story. But sometimes when we watch film, we forget about all these technical things, right? But I would like to remind us to watch the film in a little slightly different angle, to analyze a little bit, and then we can talk about the film. Okay, so yeah, in the meantime, can we do I just wanted Debbie to introduce herself while I'm finding Amanda's film. Okay, thanks.
Hey guys, thanks Ching. My name's Debbie Richards. I'm a film director from Las Vegas. I'm currently in development of my 3rd feature film. Thanks.
That was very brief. Thank you so much. Debbie has been a huge force of resources and help and support for our room. Thank you so much. I know you're a filmmaker with the gigantic machines, not small machines like us. But anyway, thank you so much for always supporting us. Yeah. Hey Cam, how are you? You look really nice in your profile picture. You want to do a little intro? Tell us how awesome Sundance was.
Hey everyone, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it was a blast. It was a massive learning experience. Sorry, I'm doing some scanning over here. And it was my first time there, so I'm just still processing and taking it all in.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so whoa. So I am copying Amanda's film, and in the meantime, I am going to put that also in the chat so you can have that, the chat of YouTube right now. Okay, so let's see. I use StreamYard. I think many of you know how to do a live stream. I use StreamYard, and then StreamYard can simultaneously broadcast to at least the three places. I think you could do that in the second tier membership, which you pay $20 per month. So I am now broadcasting to YouTube and to Facebook right now, just two places. Okay, so I can share film, images, websites, or many different things. So I'm clicking on right now present. It's called present. Yeah, and then I have Amanda's film, Amanda Moresco's film on my browser. Then I'm gonna click the browser. Yeah, I'm gonna click that browser, and then we can watch her film. Now, before we do that, Amanda, would you like to say, just introduce yourself, and what made you to make this film, please?
Sure. So yeah, hi, I'm Amanda. I am a writer, director, teacher. I teach story structure. So I had made, I won't give the whole spiel, I feel like I say it every single week, but I had made 3 short films before the pandemic with crews and red cameras and all of that. And then the pandemic hit, and, we were all in this state of isolation. And I found Darion Donjuh's 1 Minute Film School, and it pretty much saved my life in so many ways. But also, really made me force myself to see what I didn't know. And so I dove in and made 5 1-minute shorts with Darion. And if you look at the first short I made compared to the one we're about to watch, the growth that I saw in myself, was really rewarding for me, in terms of even sound. It was me and my camera. I didn't have a crew or anything. I did all of them by myself with just me and the actors. So yeah, that's how.
I locked myself out of my own room. Thank you so much. Let me and can you just tell us a little bit about Darion Donjuh's 1 Minute Film School?
Yeah. So Darion Donjuh started the 1 Minute Film School, I think almost 2 years ago now, but during the pandemic. And it started really as a room on Clubhouse where they would talk about filmmaking. And finally it occurred to Darion that the thing that was missing was the prep work. So lots of people wanted to dive in and make movies, but nobody really understood what a shot list was, or a storyboard, or an animatic, and all of the things that you have to do to prep in order to be successful. So he decided to put together this curriculum and have there be a means to an end. Have it be a means to an end, meaning we're not just going to talk about making movies. Let's go out and make movies. And if his whole theory is that if you can do this process for a 1 minute film, you can do it for a 90-minute film. It's the same process for 1 minute as it would be for a feature on a larger scale. And it really is very effective. And so the curriculum is, you have to put together a parameter sheet where you look at all of your resources, you come up with a log line, you decide your tone, what the rating of your movie will be, because a PG movie is going to be filmed and look very different than an R-rated movie. And you make all of these very conscious decisions on a parameter sheet. Then you write your screenplay. You write your 1 minute short. So you have to write it in screenplay format. Then from that script, you're going to do a shot list. And, you know, if you don't know what a shot list is, this is your perfect opportunity to start researching. What is a shot list? Let me look it up. Let me find resources. Let me go here to your room, Ching, and say, hey, I really don't know what a shot list is. And everybody can give their opinion on everything from how they format their own shot lists to software that people use to make shot lists. Anything that you could possibly need to know, you can find out in this 12 o'clock room or in the 1 minute film school rooms on Saturday morning and sometimes Wednesday evenings when possible. So then from the shot list, you're going to make a storyboard. Okay, what's a storyboard? Same process of, I don't know, what are the softwares that you use? How detailed can you get? How detailed do you not even have to get? And an animatic is a moving storyboard so that you can actually watch your movie and make very clear decisions about how you're going to shoot it before you just show up on the day. And going through that process has been invaluable for so many of us over and over again, because you are learning prep, and prep is what's going to make you successful as a filmmaker. So that is what Darion Dunge's 1 minute film school is. There is a competition that just ended this past week that was focused on animatics. Whether you're in the competition or not, I highly recommend just coming and hanging out in the rooms. It's always a wonderful group of people, always a great conversation. Again, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. and then sometimes Wednesday evenings. And then we have award ceremonies. We have watch parties where we watch the films that everybody makes. Some people use their cell phones, but it's not a requirement. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Awesome. Great talk. And let's share the room with some people and to places and websites and Twitter, and then pin some people. So if you are able to have a second device, such as a computer or another phone or tablets, and go on a YouTube channel and then just type in Juhl Media. Juhl is my last name, and we are live there. I'm going to show Amanda's film and some other people's film and my film clips, and then we're going to talk about that after we watch. So this film is about 1 minute long, maybe a little bit extra, credits time. So we're gonna watch together, okay? Let me see. I think I need to leave the audio on when I'm showing. So when people come in, they don't think, why is this room is empty or no sound, okay? So hopefully it's going to work out with your device and my device. It's kind of still in an experimenting world. And Amanda, I'm going to give you a link of coming onto stage, and then hopefully you'll come on and people can see you if you have your makeup on or your coffee. Anyway, just kidding. All right, I'll give it to you if you want to come out. Okay, yeah. All right, let's watch Amanda's film and hear acceptance. Anyway, one. So I'm gonna counting backwards. Okay. Let's see. Let me go to the film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Wait. Where is the future of our family? You are the future. And Lena is a nice girl. She's a good friend, but she is not a part of our family, and she cannot become a part of our family.
You can't accept me for who I am, then what am I? Wait! I don't want it. I don't care how many generations it's been in our family. If I'm just another sin to you, then I don't want to be a part of your family.
You are my daughter. You are my kid. I want you to have happiness. If this love with Elena is what you want, I will not stop you.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, Amanda, you have you actually I sent you the link yesterday.
I'm still waiting for YouTube to catch up to play the film. I'm like 7-8 minutes behind.
What? It's not
YouTube.
Yes.
You haven't even played it on YouTube on my feed. I've stopped it and started it a couple times, so I'm not sure what the timing is about.
Oh, no? Oh gosh, I goofed. Hold on one second. What happened?
I saw it.
Huh?
I think it's just latency in the system. I think switching over is weird because people are on different time bases, and so like when you say I'm going to play it, I could be 5 minutes. Just giving you feedback. Like it's hard to coordinate it all because we're not all actually live. That's one thing you learn about live streaming, that nobody is actually getting it live. It's all delayed.
Oh.
So it's a little funky.
For me, it worked fine.
It did. Oh, cool. Well, I have shitty internet and I live in the mountains too, so it could be me.
Mine was delayed, but I did see it, but it was delayed. Yeah.
Oh, would you like to come on the stage, dear?
So I don't know how to do that. I'm on
I
your
gave
YouTube
you,
channel. And
dear. I gave you the link yesterday in your email. You click on StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah. What you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What you have to do is what?
Ron? I'm listening. You go ahead.
Having technical difficulty.
Oh, Ron? Oh.
Yeah, what you need to do is go out of YouTube. Go out of YouTube and then close YouTube and then go into the channel right before she speaks.
Can you say it again? Sorry.
What I found, what you have to do if you're on Clubhouse is go out of the room of YouTube or close it down and then open it up right when Ching says, I'm going to start the video.
Oh, you said, okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit dizzy right now. You meant come out of a Clubhouse and just go to YouTube, right?
That's what I did.
Amanda's here.
Okay.
Hold on.
We did it.
Ching?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Hold on. I tuned into you earlier on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Clubhouse.
Yeah.
And then I stopped and waited. And then if you stop, you won't be on time. You'll be way behind.
Oh.
So I closed down YouTube, opened it back up, and I was on time again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That sounds good, Ron. I'll give that a now it's reloading the YouTube app, of course.
Oh, okay. Right. Great. So can we do a reset? Mark, you're good at that.
Let's go, Mark.
Sure. Happy to. So for anyone new, you are in smartphone video production. This club's been running for 100 straight weeks. That's almost 2 years by my calculation. I'm a Wall Street guy, so I think it's accurate. And so we're having kind of a celebration room and kind of watch party on YouTube. If you'd like to watch it there as well, the link is in the nest at the top of your screen, right below the room title. And if you like what you're seeing and hearing, and we talk about just what it says, smartphone, all aspects of smartphone video production, every Friday at 12 noon. By all means, click on the top. If you have iPhone, it should be a little green Monopoly house to join the club. If it's Android, just click on the letter on the word smartphone video production and join the club. And, you know, there's a lot of a combined experience up here. But we don't, you know, we're not an ivory tower. We encourage, Ching absolutely encourages interaction. So if you have something in your bio and you'd like to come to the stage with a question, comment, or just to rock out with us, there's something in your bio, we'll be happy to invite you up. Or if you're multitasking and a little shy, you can make comments or questions in the chat, because we monitor that also.
Thank you, Mark. That's awesome. Awesome. Yes, we have Amanda on our panel. This is let's see. This is great. I can see Amanda. You can see Amanda on YouTube. If you're joining us just now, go to YouTube channel, Juhl Media. So we just watched Amanda's film, Acceptance. So tell us a little bit, when you watch it again, how do you feel?
You know, it's hard to watch your own stuff because you know everything that you wished you would have done better. You know, there is a time constraint. You have a month to make the movie. And, you know, I would have liked to still play around with the sound. I would have liked to maybe gotten some better footage. What happened was I had a whole game plan of what I was going to do. And when we got, and I knew I was going to shoot it on that corner because I grew up there. So I know it's really cinematic. And I also, I just had an idea of what I was going to do. And when we got there, the building guards told us we couldn't film there, that I didn't have permission to film. So then I had to hide my little, I had brought my, I have the Zhun 5, you know, smooth 5. I had my gimbal. I was gonna be real fancy, and then I said, "Oh, okay, no problem. We won't film." And then I just sort of did it quick with my cell phone, you know, just holding it in my hand. And so I didn't get the shots that I wanted. I wanted to have them running out of the lobby, and so instead of so if you notice, I pre-lapped the dialogue over black. Because of those were visuals that I was not able to get in front of that, of them actually running out of the lobby and down the hallway outdoor corridor thing. So I had to put it over black. And so that was my solution. And you know, I would have, if I had more time, if I had, you know, I would have picked a different location. I would have said, okay, we're moving. But, you know, one thing that I've noticed is something that I'm getting better at is making better decisions under stress. So I have talked about this in our room before, in our 12 o'clock room, about, you know, feeling like these actors are doing me a favor. I can't take up too much of their time. I have to do this fast. We're on the corner. We're outside. I don't have, you know, there's no bathrooms for me to offer them. Like, you know, like the fact that we're not doing it properly makes me think that I have to do it fast and not professionally. And so I'm getting better at being able to make decisions for the betterment of the film, and understanding that actors want to look good. They want to put the time in. If they didn't want to put the time in, they wouldn't be there. So I feel like I made fly decisions on the day to have it go quickly instead of the priority for the film. And that's what I see when I watch it. But I'm also proud of the fact that, you know, again, if you look at the first 1 minute film I did and you look at this one, I can be proud of this one. And my friend Ranya wrote the script, and I'm really happy that I got to put it out in the world in a visual form for her as well. So
Awesome. Yeah. So anybody, let's welcome Cherylee's here. Hi, Cherylee.
Hey.
Hey, women in power.
That's right.
Oh, technical difficulties this morning. My goodness.
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you.
Good to see
Is
you.
it just us three?
Huh?
Is it just us three?
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just saw Amanda's film, and I would encourage people in the Clubhouse. Do you guys have any questions or comments, feedbacks, whatever? Yeah, go ahead. Ron?
Yeah, Amanda, it was beautiful. It was touching. As a filmmaker, you know, I just encourage you not to talk about all the things that you think you would like better, because spoke for itself, and it worked. So
she's Chinese. She's Chinese.
just for let the emotional reaction sink in before you start telling the audience your challenges, because the piece.
Oh, you're in the matrix. Round. Yeah, we can't hear you, dear.
I got it, Ron. Don't trash my own movie before anybody else trashes it. Got it. Heard.
Well, anybody else? Anybody?
Yeah, I'll say something.
Anybody else?
I like the way it turned out, because this is Louis. Because I feel like the organic and in the place that it was filmed, it was like more natural. Sometimes movies are staged and all that, and you can see that, but I like this one. It was just organic and raw. I'm done speaking.
Thank you, Louis.
Anybody else?
Hey, Amanda, would you put the link directly to it in the chat so I can check it out?
Yeah, the link.
Yes, please. Yes.
Let me see. Is the link there? Oh, I thought I put it there. But anyway, okay. Yeah. So anybody else had any questions? Yeah. So you know what? For me, when I watched it, I remember before, it is very difficult to grasp everything and so quickly in a 1 minute, right? So I feel I need to watch it again so I can digest a little bit better, because it just passes so quickly. Even trailers last 1 minute 30 seconds.
What am I doing?
Right. Yeah. So this is to me, it's a little bit quick. So I would recommend us, okay, do one more time, just to watch one more time. Okay.
Well, can I speak on that for 1 second, Ching, before we do that? I feel like that's the other place where I try to do too much. And I urge anybody who's in the 1 minute film school that you don't have to make a feature in a minute. Like, you don't have to do that. And I feel like with this one and the one before it, I really tried to do too much in too short of a time. And that's also something that I would improve on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great point. Great point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are going to watch one more time. Okay, it passes really quickly. So gather your thoughts. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, great. It's playing now.
Where's the future of our family? You are the future. And Lena is a nice girl. She's a good friend, but she is not a part of our family, and she cannot become a part of our family.
You can't accept me for who I am, then what am I? Wait! I don't want it. I don't care how many generations it's been in our family. If I'm just another sin to you, then I don't want to be a part of your family.
You are my daughter. You are my kid. I want you to have happiness. If this love with Elena is what you want, I will not stop you.
Nice. Beautiful. How did you find the music for this? I think the music has a lot to do with the whole feeling of the film.
Yep. So I edited in Lumafusion, and Lumafusion has story blocks. It's an app that's in the app you pay for it. it's an in-app purchase for Lumafusion is Storyblocks, and you can buy the music. So I think I paid $3 for it or something like that.
Awesome. Anybody have any questions or comments? Cherylee, do you have any?
I like the way it was shot, like the way you were intense in getting those specific images for us to focus on. So I really enjoyed, how you did that, and that was really. It's interesting because now you want to know more. What happened? What happened before? Now what's going to happen after? So it's a really nice piece for that 1 minute. It's a nice teaser. So I liked that.
Thank you. It's part of like I said, my friend Ranya wrote it. And it's part of a 10-minute short. So it's just a little part of the 10-minute. One thing I will talk about is I did win the best storyboard, I think, or at least runner up. I can't remember. I think I might have won best storyboard for this. And so I'll talk about that because it really helped me. I had it in my head when I was going to shoot it that I really wanted the street on the other side. So when I storyboarded it or when I shot listed it in my head, in my imagination, I was going to track. I had the gimbal. I really wanted to get a tracking shot with the gimbal, right? I was going to follow them as they come running out of the building. And then I was going to turn with them so that I would get the street on the outside with the cars going by. I thought that was going to be great production value. It was going to be great. But when I storyboarded it and I was looking at the aspect of where I was going to shoot, I realized there's not enough room on that sidewalk for me to be on that side of them to get the cars. I figured that out in the storyboard, in the animatic phase, so that on the day I knew I'm not going to be able to have room to get on the inside of them. I'm going to have to come around and shoot them. And even though I won't get the cars, I'll get the building. And then that's what made me get the idea to come around so that at least I see the cars and the cityscape in the background that way. But that was something that if I hadn't storyboarded, I would have wasted a ton of time on that day trying to get the shot that I wanted to get with the cities in the background for the production value, and it would have not worked out. So that's a perfect example of how storyboarding ahead of time helped me out big time. So
That's great. I wanted to now have us to do a little short intro first on our YouTube channel right now live. Also, we are live on Facebook, by the way. Hey, Johanne! Johanna's here, my girl. Johanna. Oh my God, we planned this way?
This is what you call, Ching, this is what you call female Friday filmmaker?
Yes. Female Filmmaker Friday.
No, we are actually invited a gentleman as well. There's some of them are taking a nap right now. Anyway, so I was just gonna say, Amanda, since you're there and you're the leading woman now, can you just shortly give us a quick bio? Intro.
Sure.
We always do intro, right? Oh, by the way, people, please help in Clubhouse and share the room and pin some people in. Thank you. All right.
Yes. So I am Amanda Moresco. I am a writer, a director, and I teach story structure. I have been working in the entertainment business for 20 plus years. And I've made 3 short films before I made 5 1-minute shorts with Darion Donju's 1-minute film school. And then I just got the opportunity to film a 4th short in Paris in November. We shot on location and it was pretty exciting. And I was able to take everything I learned from Darion Donju's 1-minute film school in terms of storyboarding and animatics and apply it to that 15-minute short, which might actually be 18 minutes. We'll see. But I storyboarded the whole thing and I did an animatic for the whole thing, and it really once again saved our butts on the ground in Paris. And so I hope to continue my journey as a filmmaker, utilizing everything I've learned in Darion Donju's 1-minute film school. And that's me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for your continued support to us and always here helping us. And you are so consistent in your own room on Clubhouse, teaching people how to write and how to put stories onto paper and script writing. So we learned so much from you. Thank you, Amanda. And we're
Thank
moving
you.
on to how about Cherylee? Cherylee, give us a short spiel of of you. Uh-oh, your mic is muted, dear.
Why are you laughing?
It's so good to see you.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cherylee Francis. I am an award-winning Indigenous filmmaker, entrepreneur, a musician, and a world traveler. How about that one? I'm a tribal citizen of the Navajo Nation, and I am a skilled video production manager, producer, director, cinematographer, and editor. So I primarily, what I do professionally with my company, CF Productions LLC, is I work with mid-sized to corporate firms creating authentic, culturally relevant video content about our Native American communities, so the world can start hearing who we are from our perspective versus the reverse, which was always non-natives telling our stories. So my experience and my specialty is working with tribal nations, and I create commercials for them, whether it's promotional videos, HR videos. I am a federal contractor, so I do a lot of work on that end with our tribal nations. So that's who I am.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shirley. Always supporting us, supporting me, and making great videos and making films and for your community. And so great to see you. And I think on this panel, actually, right now, all you three ladies, we all met not only on Clubhouse gazillions times, we met in person. Thank you so much. Yeah, I saw Amanda's show. I hang out with the Cherylee. She invaded my house. No, just kidding. And she occupied my son's room. But anyway, so great to see you. And I saw Johanna multiple times. She came to see my film. We hang out to see Amanda's show, and we have Chinese noodles together. Hey, Johanna, how are you? What's up?
Not to mention adventuring in Greece together.
Oh, all the beach.
World traveling.
Yes, great. Thank you. So, thank you for helping us and for supporting us. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I am Johanne Kesten. I'm an actor. I filmmaker. I work out of Western Massachusetts and New York. I'm having some audio stuff because I've got the Clubhouse audio coming out of my phone. I'm trying to figure that balance out. So I'm just going to turn that down. Yeah. I am actor, filmmaker, singer, farmer, mother, all the things from Western Massachusetts. And I do some rooms on Clubhouse every Tuesday and Wednesday. We do actors workshops with the 5 to 9 Club. And you can see me in Guilty Conscience on Amazon Prime now, too, if you want to go check it out. That's a thing.
Wow.
And I love this Clubhouse community. And congratulations to you, Ching, for keeping this going for 100 weeks. It's just incredible.
Congratulations, Ching. Very good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So thanks for your support. And now I prepared Darion's film called Creep. He's not here yet, so we'll wait. If he gets here, then we can play his. In the meantime, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the whole purpose of the very beginning of the inception of this room or club, the smartphone video production. It was coming from I made a film last year. It's called My Yangan Diary. You can see that on my bio on Clubhouse. And the whole thing was shot on iPhone 11 and occasionally iPhone 10. I always have 2 phones with me. When I have a new phone, I do not get rid of my old phone because I always feel like I may need another phone. And it worked very well because when I was shooting that film, it was a lot of work, a whole year of running around in 8 different cities, 4 states, and campaigning for Andrew Yang, who was running for primary for Democrat at 2020 presidential campaign. So the film is not like a worship to Andrew Yang. The film is more a shared experience to tell people why and how I got into this whole spiel of yanning and joining people. It's more celebration to people. So I had no expectation of anything. I didn't even think I was making a film. I was just making video after video. Everywhere I go, I make a video. And then pandemic came and Jiang, suspended his campaign. He suspended on February 11th. Pandemic came in March, right? I mean, pandemic already there, but the lockdown starts March. So I started to review my footage and then put together this thing. So what I would like to do is just to play clips of the film. Right now, the movie is on Tubi TV, which if you don't know what Tubi TV is, it is a free platform, streaming platform. You can watch it on your Roku TV if you have a smart TV or any tablet or your phone or your computer. So we're going to in the meantime, I also maybe, yeah, I'm looking at same time looking at the Clubhouse, and please share this room if you can and pin some people in, and I'm gonna play let's see, maybe the beginning, yeah, of the film. It's like an intro. The intro almost become you can actually use the intro to be a trailer. That's kind of how my thought goes, not intentionally thinking making a trailer, but the way I do intro, sort of just give people a overview of what you're going to see the rest. Yeah, so let's see if I can pull up this. Okay, so I go to present. I'm using StreamYard, then I go to Tubi. Okay, and then I click on this. So that's Tubi's interface. Okay, and I am going to put all of us in. January the 18th, Saturday. We are ready to leave. Our car is frozen. Picture yourself apart from all in this world today. Oh well, okay. Capture a dream without a wink of sleep tonight. Alright, tonight.
no pain, there's no trouble, just 1,000 miles of rubble. It's killing me with each cup of tea. There's no tension or no friction, just your big bad addiction. With Mary Jane on a higher plane.
Oh, look at that.
$50
Oh my God.
promote vocational education, LGBT rights. Oh, backside is different too.
So you have been a Republican for most of your life.
Correct.
Until when?
I want to say around mid-August, beginning of September. Yep. And it was very quick going from Yang Curious to Yang Gang for me.
You are a huge supporter to the campaign, and you host like 7 or 8 Yangan here. Tell me more about how all of this happened.
Actually, it's pretty natural for me because you can ask
people. My girl's back, and so yeah, this is the first time I try to combine a tubi in this thing. So when you want to play beginning, and it does not let you go back to beginning, so I just played the place I was searching for as a point. So yeah, anyway, any questions, any comments from Clubhouse?
I have a comment, Ching.
Yes.
I love that you were establishing that it's a road show. I felt like those driving shots were way too long. Like, you sold it and then we're still driving. I wanted to get right into it. So I felt like it could have been tighter, those driving. Like, you got it. You conveyed it really well, but I think those shots just felt really long to me. It's just my opinion, but I do like it.
Yeah. You know why it's so long? It's because I really like that song. I want that song to sort of finish.
I had a feeling there was an ulterior motive, but that's a great point that sometimes you have to like put that aside sometimes
Right.
for the story,
Right.
But it's all fine. But that was my only initial comment. I was like, all right, I got it. We're on the road. Let's get to the next spot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was like every shot, every clip is your own baby, right? Everything looks so. Yeah, you're very right, and in a way, because the snow is quite interesting to me, and it's very open. There's no cars on the street. We actually traveled from this rural area back to the capital of Iowa, which is Des Moines, and it was actually we got lost. There's another story in the story. We got lost. By the time we arrived to the airport, the airplane already left. So we actually have to be waiting on the waiters list and waiting list for the next flight, which is next day in early morning. So there's another story. But yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I appreciate your comment. In that moment feels like endless a little bit. I feel emotionally like I don't want to leave. I don't want this to end. I think there is a little struggle there. So, and the song is written by Yangan in the film. So I just leave the song as long as I can. But anyway, thank you so much, Eric. You're awesome. Anybody else have any questions or comments?
Yeah, I got a comment quickly to Eric. That's a good point because attention span and everything, that's the most important thing that we learn as a creator. You got so many times to hook the audience attention. And I understand that sometimes we lead by our heart. Oh, I want this because it looks good for us.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm done speaking.
Hey, so one thing we talk a lot about attention span, and I believe that it's bullshit. We are short by kind of giving up on shots, but my suggestion would have been, like you said, it's Iowa. The shot you had, I get it. The endless thing, the winter, it was totally cool. But I didn't know where the freeway shot didn't tell me that I was in Iowa. So I would have done 10 seconds of that highway and then gotten some side streets. Oh, this isn't New York. Oh, this isn't Colorado. This is farmland. You know what I mean? Like, you could have done the same sequence with the same amount of the music with a couple other shots might have sold the same message better. The isolation, the winter. Just thinking out loud. Like I said, I love what you did there, but just thinking about, you know, how you could make it a little more visually to forward the story, right? We talk a lot. Amanda talks a lot about this too, forwarding the story, and it's true in shots too, you know?
Yes. Great suggestion. Great suggestion. Yeah, thank you. Anybody else?
Hi, hi Ching.
Hi, Colette.
Congratulations.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm great. It's so nice to see everyone. I wanted to just address this controversy that you started. I don't really remember the documentary opening with that. I saw it back when it was on Vimeo.
Yeah.
And that shot doesn't. Is that I don't remember
No.
that it opening that way. I thought it opened with
Yeah. No.
shots of New York. Didn't it open
Yeah.
with shots of like the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
No, sorry, Colette. What happened was I thought I was playing the opening, but then I kind of stuck when I go back to my the computer. I had it on Tubi, and I was watching earlier, try to find the clips, and then I ended in the scene of Iowa, leaving Iowa. But the app does not let me go all the way back to the beginning. So I was try a couple of times. It did not work. So I just play the Iowa scene. So this is not the beginning. Sorry, it's confusing. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
Yeah.
It's
Cole.
not the beginning. Sorry.
No, but that's eagle eyes there, Eric.
Yeah.
Because what if that's how Iowa pretty much when you get to the part about Iowa is like I guess flat. I've never been there.
Yeah.
It was the middle of winter, so I
Yeah.
think they had like 40-foot snow drifts for
Yeah.
that sequence.
Yeah.
It blinds you, but it's a very good documentary. If you haven't seen it, I'm not a political person at all. Definitely was not a fan of Andrew Yang at all. Still not.
Oh no.
But the production values on the documentary are second to none. Great cinematography, great music, very interesting music. And the story, of course, with documentaries, you kind of have to still develop some kind of storyline. And like Ching was saying, you really feel the love and the passion of the volunteers, not just for this particular candidate, but just in general. So it was great. I did pay for it. So I think it was worth the money. It was worth the money, definitely. I don't feel bad about paying for it at all. And so it's worth watching, but that is an excellent observation. And before I screen anything, I'm going to let Eric watch it and give me his opinion because that was fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So, anybody else have any thoughts?
I have a question.
I'm sorry, dear.
I have a question.
He's talking.
Ladies first.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
So I have two questions about the doc. Wonderful. I loved your enthusiasm. I'm getting in there, and you talk from your first person perspective, and then you start transitioning to say, I became a volunteer after all of this, after you were just documenting. And the camaraderie you have with the Yang Gang people as you get yourself inserted into their culture, into the life. It's just so organic. It was just very natural. But I have two questions. Of the people you've interviewed, do you still keep in contact? But in particular, the truck driver, is it Frank? And
Fred.
And how's your tooth? Did you get that fixed? Did you see that? Man, she fell like boom. But you didn't capture that, but your face.
That's funny. Thank you for your question. Yeah. So I do keep in touch with lots of young men. We just had a Iowa Young Week reunion last early January, with Andrew Yang also showed up. I did a live too, so you can see that on my YouTube channel. And Fred was a very interesting character. I know of him through at the beginning of the my sort of Yanning years, and I saw him very active on Facebook. and then some other places, and supporting Andrew Yang. He wrapped his whole truck with Andrew Yang's slogan and messages, and this is talking about 18-wheel truck. So I actually went to interview him. It was all documented by myself, went with another journalist and filmmaker. So I think Fred's scene in my film is very powerful. It just shows like he was a Republican and then he switched to become a Democrat so he can vote for primary for Andrew Yang. As far as I understand right now, he's not a young gun anymore. I haven't interviewed him lately. I have a feeling he has been talking about stocks a lot, like try to make money by playing by play around with the stocks and crypto, I believe. So yeah, to answer your question, I haven't contacted Fred much, and he's kind of off the social media, all social media. He's kind of become very quiet. He lives in Arizona actually, Fred. Yeah, he's Arizona young guy. Yeah. And
Wow.
yeah, and one of your questions on my teeth. Yeah, I fell down during the Iowa canvassing one day. My whole face just whacked on the floor, and you don't have that scene though because no one's shooting me fell down. But I described it. I shot my face with bloody nose and my lips and my teeth was chopping. So if you watch my what do you call early, let's see, yeah, 2020, the early YouTube channel, which I do a lot of it live, you see my teeth actually is missing, the front teeth, one of them is missing. So now it's fixing. So it's fixed by a very good dentist in New York City. And if you want a reference, I'll give you a reference to her. She's awesome. She's awesome.
Oh, that was a true documentarian right there. You fell down and you got right back up.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, someone else has comment, I think, before Cherylee was talking.
Oh,
Mark. Yeah,
it was me, Ching.
Yeah.
No, just real quick. Was that the song an Adam original, or is that from someone else?
Yeah, that's from Adam. Yeah.
Nice.
Adam
nice
Burton.
Sounds like a good musician.
Yeah, it's wonderful music. Yeah. So
you got a hot mic, Ron.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's I'm going to show you the beginning. Okay, I think I rewind now. It takes a while to rewind. Just the beginning, it's about 2 minutes, maybe less than 2 minutes. Okay, so then we'll move on to Cherylee has a clip. We're gonna see that. So let's see if I am able to do that. Okay, so okay, I'm a little nervous now. Okay, I'm just gonna keep 3 of us on stage for now, okay? And then let's see. Here's the beginning of the My Young Gun Diary. If you just joined us right now, you can go log on to YouTube. We are live on YouTube, live on Clubhouse at the same time, so we can watch some videos. This My Young Gun Diary is my documentary, 90-minute feature. This is the opening of the film, and this is all shot on iPhone 11, a little bit on iPhone 10. And then watch it and just bring some questions and comments and criticism or whatever, or flowers. Okay. All right, let's see if I can work this. There's a delay. Oh, come on. What's going on? No moving. Sorry.
Maybe refresh the browser.
Oh, refresh the browser. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to play Cherylee's thing when I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so Cherylee, can you tell us a little bit about the video we're going to see? your work.
Which
The-
one
let's
are
see,
you
what
going to
one?
show?
The first one. The first one, it's called Medicine for Your Soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quickly, so everybody in Clubhouse can hear me?
Yes, I can
Okay.
hear you. Mhm.
Great. So did you post the link?
Hold on one second. I'm already pulled the whole thing.
Oh,
I am going to
or you're
play.
gonna play it?
Hold on. Yeah, I can post the link. Okay, I'll do the post link. And you're right. Post the link. Okay, yeah, just tell us a little bit why I am
Okay, so this particular it's a 1 minute. I did it for a quick 15-second film festival competition. I was invited to do a film challenge with an organization, Future Media Conferences, last summer, I believe it was. And it was hosted by FMC, and they it was through the 2022 Visual Storytelling Conference, and it encouraged a lot of video creatives to create stories, and just to tell these stories the way we see from our perspective, again, more from our world. And I chose these images using 2 iPhones, and in the Vimeo link in the bottom of the description, it tells you the whole process of what I ended up doing. I did not, when I woke up that morning, did not have an intention to enter this little film festival competition, but I just woke up at 5:30 and I started thinking about the sunrise, and I thought, this would be a good day to just capture time lapse. I grabbed one of my iPhones. I rushed to one part of the house with a big window that had the sun coming in, and I ended up. No, sorry, I lost my my concentration here. My camera has gone berserk. But after that sunrise, I just got inspired. I got some coffee and I started capturing that with another phone. And over time, I captured everything from 6:45 or when sunrise, 5:30, but all the way up until I think I stopped capturing images till about 11:15. So from that point, I edited probably about an hour, 45 minutes. So 4 hours and 30 minutes in total is what I did to create this little 1 minute using 2 iPhones. But all the description is in that Vimeo description.
Awesome. All right, so we are going to watch this. I am going to pull out.
Story in my Navajo culture is not just a story like it is in mainstream society. The language in most indigenous communities is what makes story actually about medicine. It's healing. It's sharing information that is tied to your DNA. And somehow it awakens a life within your being. And there's no way to explain it unless you know that language. And when you can hear it and make the connections, it's not just about the one human being. It's about everything. It's about the universe. It's about nature. It's about humans with the animals and the plants and everything coming together that make this life worth living and worth experiencing and worth cherishing. Story is medicine for your soul.
We are Cherylee, and thank you. Great job. So anybody, I don't know if, sorry, Yeah. Anybody have any comments in the Clubhouse? It is kind of a we're moving a little bit I guess in a situations. I hope you have a device to watch YouTube channel right now, Juhl Media, and so you cannot just, it's not like just we're listening to it, we're actually watching it. Yeah, bravo Cherylee. Johanna, you have any comments?
I loved it, and I love the way you framed storytelling as medicine, and I love that you brought that. So to that was obviously the focus of it, and I love that element of it. I just thought it was really beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget, sometimes the reasons why we do what we do, and what inspires me is the culture that I come from. A lot of our stories, we are storytellers, original storytellers. We've always had our origin stories passed on orally. We never had a language that would write it down. And so it was our generations of, passing information before, colonization happened, that we were able to start using technology and having, these devices to bring out more stories. But the stories that I still have inside of me that were told by my parents, by my mom, were told by her grandparents, and I have yet to even put that out in the world. And there's so much emphasis right now to share that information, but at the same point, I always, Ching always teases me because it's really, I'm balancing, making sure that I have money in the bank and I can eat and pay my bills, but also my passion of what I really want to do. And as I've created this career over 20 years of experience, I have that ability, a little bit more cushion now to be, okay, maybe now I can start feeling, start bringing out what I need to say. If I had done it in reverse, I don't think I would have been gotten this far. Because being a filmmaker is, you can go poor. You're really like, just, it's an altruistic, feeling we all go through when we're young, that, yeah, we're going to make documentaries and save the world. But then no one's going to pay you. And then you have to realize, shift your mind to the business aspect of it. I really am inspired, not only by the people that I come from and the culture, the women in my culture. We're from a matrilineal society. And so our strength comes from, we are the embodiment of Mother Earth, everything we are as women. And we're told that as we go through our different phases of life. I really believe that each culture has some component of that. It's just that over time they may have forgotten it, or they may have, other things, and it kind of gets muddy, So sometimes it's best to always take a step back and start to review who you are, your values, your family, where you come from, because there was that time when there was medicines there, when there were songs there, when there was something that was of strength from wherever you come from. And I think that this storytelling has that, or video production, filmmaking has that ability to put those images now for people to kind of see that even more. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody else has any questions.
Can I add one?
Cheryl, and I've been fortunate to be around the Dene, the people of the Navajo.
This is Eric.
The story.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Oh, you know what, Eric? Culture. Eric, dear. Can I make a suggestion, darling? When we talk, let's just say, let's announce our name so people know, because people are now looking at the screen. So I am Eric.
This is Eric. I have a question. So Cherylee, I've been lucky enough to be around the Dene or the Navajo people and experience the culture of storytelling. What I'm curious about is drift of the story. Is it just that it's accepted in the culture that the story will evolve through each storyteller, or how do you preserve the integrity of an original origin story? Like, how does that work in the Navajo culture? I've always been curious about that.
So it's a very good question, Eric, and it's so broad. When we hear in English the word storyteller, we think in this one dimension. But when it's in Navajo, it's multiple dimensions, multiple storytellers. What I'm coming from is more of a modern concept of sharing just like the fine edge of our culture. I have yet to even, and I don't know if I will ever really go into the whole our stories, because we have other storytellers that are expertise, that are experts in that. How and I don't know if that makes sense or explains again, over time though, as we share our stories, our origin stories, those have been thankfully more preserved than some other indigenous communities, because the Navajo Nation is so large. You know, we are the largest reservation in this country. There are 574 tribal nations. So our mass and our ability to adapt quickly, acculturate, and start using the technology, we've been able to preserve, you know, our origin stories, some medicine stories, some medicine men ceremonies, but not everything. So when we then go into our ceremonial places and we start to practice that, when the medicine people sing, that's a whole nother aspect of story that is not even written, or is not even, it's again, through the songs. That's where the healing, that's where everything happens. So the song that I shared in the short clip, it's a mountain song. It's a very powerful message about the earth. It is about goodness. It is about everything positive, because our mountains are our foundation. They are our strength. It is where we gain protection. All of that, even within that, is a story. So it's so complicated, and I have yet to. I'm just doing a small bit of it all, and it's so. These kinds of questions, like what Eric presented, I think I'd love to hear more, because I need to figure out how I can explain it even better.
It's an interesting concept, right? I mean, look at any modern religion, right? There was an original intent, and the story changes. The old telephone game with kids. And so it's amazing that there is this core, and I think you're right. I think you hit it, is that the official, like I forget the word, but the storyteller in Navajo, that's their job, is to preserve the stories, where the other stories it's just culturally, it evolves. Is that accurate?
Correct. And so our medicine men are healers. As practitioners, what they're sharing to heal the patient, that story, I mean, there's story that talks about going all the way back and then bringing you forward. I mean, there's just so much, but and that is not to be typed. That is not to be recorded. It's nothing that these practitioners, they spend a good, starting out when they're 15, 20 years old, when they received a message that this is what the path that they're going to be as a healer. They have to sit with a mentor, a practicing medicine person, and for years, almost 20 years of knowing certain songs, they have to know. I mean, that's a whole dedication of a life. And then, you know, as though Eric touched on religions, though, it's so precious to me. But as we are in this century, we are in extinction phase as Native people. All of our tribes, we are battling modernization. We are battling lack of infrastructures on our reservations, which moves us out into modern towns. And the next generation is adapting so fast to technology, to social media, to iPhones, that they are forgetting to continue to practice understanding agriculture, understanding medicines, understanding songs, because they're out here trying to fit in with Hollywood or wherever there are, from New York to Florida to Seattle to LA. And what causes that lack of infrastructure and not allowing us to be back on the reservation is, you know, jobs, just like everywhere else. That's what's kind of having this exodus of our tribal people. When they then have kids, and the kids want to reconnect, their communities out there, it's not back here. So there's a lot of uncertainty, and it's so, as I travel through Indian country and I'm recording for tribal nations, and I see this tribe and that tribe and what battles and obstacles they're facing, it's slowly, I'm seeing it in front of my mind and seeing it in front of my eyes right now. This, we're losing a little bit. And I just hope that if we can continue bringing it up and have a conversation, that that it can be revitalized.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome work you're doing, and you're so. I wish more people, in in your community, or I mean, on Clubhouse, you're the only one I think I met that you spread the word and the message of your um, American indigenous culture, which many of us, including myself, yeah, I can only speak for myself. I'm very lacking of that knowledge, and yeah, so
Yeah, I think that's what this Clubhouse. I mean, I'm so thankful for people that I've met on Clubhouse. You guys have always been encouraging, whether if it's the filmmakers or the content creators for YouTube. I mean, they're always encouraging, like, you need to do stuff like Ching or get on YouTube, and I just don't have the time. Like, I'm really working, and I have to do the work.
Somebody's working.
I'm always working.
Yeah.
But that second film, I guess, the second link that I'd shared with Ching, it's a 45-second short trailer for the film that I have in the film festival circuit right now. That one is actually another nap. Everything that I will create has always something to do with my culture or something indigenous. So this film festival short, 45 seconds, is about, it's called Why Do Navajo Men Have Long Hair? And there's an explanation in that whole short, talking about the contributions that Native people, especially our Navajo people, have done for this country, that people still yet don't regard as of high importance, or they just are not educated to have come across it in their schools. But our Navajo code talkers, we used our language to help defend this country. We were a part of this, creation, and yet we are, still kind of, have up the hands from the government down to not allow us to succeed. But it gets really complicated after a point. And so that's just a little message that the person that I was showcasing in this film talks about.
Yes, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we're going to come back to this 45-second. I posted on the link here. Now, hopefully, so some people just join us. Yeah, let's do a reset. We are having a smartphone video production 100 weeks celebration. We've been together for nonstop for 100 weeks. And today we're showing some clips of filmmakers' work. Earlier we showed Amanda Moresco. Sorry, the last name hard for me to say. But anyway, we showed Amanda's work. Now we showed Cherylee's work. And yeah, if Johanna, do you have anything shot on iPhone you want to share?
I don't know that I do, but yeah. I will go digging and see what I can find.
Yeah. If you have something you can share, so let us know, And now I attempt to do earlier on my, so if you guys have ability to log on YouTube right now, on Juhl Media, we are live on YouTube, Juhl Media, so we can watch it together. And so I'm going to make one more attempt to show my beginning of my film, okay? And then we'll come back to Cherylee's short clip. So let's see. We're going to Tubi now, and I refreshed. And then thank you, Cherylee, for telling me that. And somehow it doesn't like to go to the 0. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it works. I got mail. My name is Ching. I have a passion for capturing events. Today, I'm gonna meet Andrew Yan for the first time.
Understand why you looking crazy. And the demons fill me up, got me feeling hazy. All I got is the light, him keep me up. Like a thief in the night, him creeping up.
You know that what we did to the manufacturing jobs, we will now do to the retail jobs, the call center jobs, the fast food jobs, the truck driving jobs, and on through the economy.
Andrew, yes! Andrew, yes!
And I'm going to be offering real solutions. Americans will immediately see the difference, and that's how we're going to win in 2020.
A closing statement that was perfectly crafted, got to his main stuff, and told you why he's different and why that's good and why it goes to the question of electability. Andrew, yeah.
I am that candidate. I can build a much broader coalition to beat Donald Trump. It is not left. It is not right. It is forward. And that is where I'll take the country in 2020.
It's scaring me. It's scaring me. Feel like something's coming after me. How the hell? She feel like something's coming after me. Something's coming after me. Something's coming after me.
I grew up in Shanghai, China, and I studied violin and viola. I left home at 17, joined Chinese Army Orchestra. In those days, that was one of the best career moves for many musicians. After receiving a full scholarship, I came to US to study. I played the viola professionally for many years. I also have been fiddling video cameras. Eventually, I moved to New York City to pursue new dreams.
Have you heard by any chance of the candidate Andrew Yang?
Have you heard of Andrew Yang? So to phone bank, this is the script. Okay, I'm just gonna walk you through the script. So after you dial into the conference number, this is what the software is gonna look like.
All right, so that's a long intro. Yeah, thank you for watching. Any questions or comments or criticism?
How did you do that shot with the Brooklyn Bridge and you're coming back?
That's a good question. That is the only shot I went out to try to look for a shot of New York, and I couldn't find one. It's those free stock, what do you call? Yeah. So
Stock footage, yeah.
I borrowed that, yeah. And then it's a free, but I still contact the owner. I told her I used her, and she was so happy. Yeah. So that's a good one, right? Because I was trying to find like a Statue of Liberty, because I was talking about the transition. I came to New York, but anyway, yeah, I don't really like to use my Times Square shots. It's just too often used, So I think this one is very effective. Yeah. Thank you. Anybody else? Johanna.
I've said this to you before, but I'm going to say it again. I think with this film, and some of that opening is such a great illustration of that. You've built this, it's about this building of this community more than about him as the candidate and all of that. And the way you managed to capture the community, and as it grew and went on to do more things, and you guys became closer and closer and started getting, and went to Iowa and all of that. It was just such a beautiful picture of that and of these people. And I know that you love people and you're always out there interviewing everyone, and you do it so well. And I just love that picture that you built through this film.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for meeting me at the film screening in New York City last year, March, I believe 18th. and and hosting a a reception, pre-reception for people 529 Club. Yeah, and would you like to tell us a little bit about what's 529?
Yeah. 5 to 9 Club is a group that started at Pinewood Studios in London in person back about 10 years ago, I think. Maybe a little bit longer. I wasn't there. But they would get together once a week as a networking opportunity for everyone who was working at the studio at the bar there. And the bar would stay open from 5 to 9 for them to come and gather. And that's how 5 to 9 was born. And when the pandemic happened, Deborah Wooten, who runs the club, found Clubhouse and brought it online, and it's just grown to I think we're almost, if we haven't already surpassed 10,000 members on Clubhouse. And it's just an amazing community of creative people who come together and support each other. And now we've got SIFCA that's going to be happening annually, the Serenikos International Festival of Creative Arts in Greece, just outside of Athens. And Ching and I both went last year and participated. It was incredible to get to be there and be surrounded by a community of creatives again, and be in this space where we were all making things. Darion was there doing a 1-minute film school. So there were people making 1-minute films. I and a bunch of the other actors from 5 to 9 were participating in a performance of an adaptation of Midsummer Night's Dream that we did in an amphitheater 40 feet off the sea. We were in rehearsals out in the sunshine all day, and then going and taking our breaks and going swimming. And I mean, it was just the most amazing, rejuvenating thing after coming out of this pandemic where we've been so separate. And thank God for Clubhouse, where we all got to come together. And I've met so many amazing people, and I've had so many projects. The Guilty Conscience, which is, like I said earlier, is now out on Prime. That came from Clubhouse. I've worked on another project that I flew to LA to work on with a group of writers and filmmakers and people that came from Clubhouse. It's just an amazing, it blows my mind to see the amazing communities that are springing up now in real life from this online platform. It's just mind-boggling to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for supporting us and supporting the film community and actors community. And I still owe you footage. I shot you madly playing Shakespeare in the production.
Get on it, would
you? Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah. So anybody in Clubhouse has any comments?
Ching?
Yes, dear.
Got a comment.
Oh,
sorry.
Your dedication and your perseverance, it shows, because your willingness and to strive for, my key phrase word, for a better tomorrow, that's commendable. Because some people say, I'm gonna do this 2 years pass, 3 years, oh yeah, I'm getting around to it. But talk is cheap if you're not doing the walk. And you leading by example, showing people that you could do no matter what age you are. And for that, I take my hats off. And it's an honor and privilege to know you and call you my friend.
Oh, thank you so much, Louis. Thank you. You're a doer yourself. Louis has a YouTube channel called Tech for Your Needs. So check his YouTube channel. And Louis also does a lot of Clubhouse content creator, Clubhouse, YouTube. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, you were going to say something, dear.
Yes. Do you want to reset the room? And we have some new visitors.
Yeah, you do it. You're good.
You do.
You do it. Cherylee, reset the room. Come on.
Oh, my mouth on that one. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is the smartphone video watch party of 100 weeks with Ching Juhl.
There's a feedback.
Oh, is there feedback?
Yeah.
Can you hear?
I think you can turn off audio.
Oh, there we go.
On Clubhouse.
There we go.
Yeah.
You can hear me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So right now in the room, we have a link up at the top that Ching has posted that will take you to the live stream of where we are. So you can see myself, you see Ching and Johanna right now on YouTube. this is so bizarre in a sense because we're doing both platforms. It's not bizarre. It's just unusual Fridays for me because we were just on Clubhouse and now we're adding video. So it gets a little more complicated because we have tech, like I had to do the lights and the camera and I have, these phones and monitors. My goodness. It's like we did a mini, broadcasting studio here. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody that came into the room. I'm so excited to see my good friends in here. And I think that's it. So is that good intro?
That's awesome. Great job. Wait, I'm trying to. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys. Oh, I see you back. Hey, Darion. Good to see you.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going
everybody?
on? Yeah.
Great, 100 weeks. That's amazing.
I know. We're having a party here. Do you want to come onto the stage on YouTube? You have the link.
Yeah, come on, Darion.
May not be able to do that because I'm
No?
kind of like juggling and multitasking.
Oh,
So I'm trying to,
you're not decent. You don't have pants on.
It's weird. It's kind of like everything's weird right now.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we've been here for a while and almost 2 hours now. Oh my God. Yeah. So so we just watched the beginning of my Yangon Diary. Anybody else on stage or off stage have any comments? And please raise your hand if you want to join us. And I would love to have your comments. Anybody else? Ron?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah. Anyhow, I loved your film, and if anyone hasn't seen it, it's so great because her care for the whole movement and the group of people that are brought together for action really comes through. You become emotionally connected with all the characters supporting, and also get to know Ching, how she, is just an amazing, doing all the actual activism work for the movement of Yang and also shooting at the same time. So it's really a fascinating film. My wife and I both watched it, and it's very engaging. And I love all the scenes, especially after hours, like in the restaurants and things. And some of those are very beautiful, the way you brought people into the group of activists as well. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Ron. Thank you. That's very meaningful and heartwarming comments. Yeah. So Ron is a filmmaker and has been out there for a long time. And he just sent me his work. I'm going to continue watch his film, and we can talk about that maybe next time in our room. And this whole journey of following the movement has really changed me because I've never was an activist or worked for or volunteered for any campaign before. But this is not just believing in one person's idea and philosophy and messages. It's more like I want to capture these crazy people. Why are they supporting him? Who are they? So that leads to about 1 year of filming, collected 200 hours of footage. And then the final product is 90 minutes and it's on Tubi. So you guys, when you get a chance, please just go on Tubi and then type in My Yangon Diary and you get to see it for free. A lot of people actually saw it, spent money to see it before, but I think every time people actually watch Tubi, filmmaker makes maybe, I don't know, not 60 cents, maybe 6 cents. I don't know. I really have no idea. But anyway, yeah.
Ching, have you seen some revenue from your Tubi
I have
yet?
I didn't see it today, but like a few days ago when I checked, I still couldn't really see anything. They say maybe first 3 months you would not hear anything. So some people say maybe you will see something after 6 months. I have no idea. So you can go into your dashboard, Film Hub, and because I applied for Film Hub apply for different distributor platforms. So Tubi is the first one, is on live, and we're supposed to be live on Amazon, but we're not yet, although it says delivered. So it's very interesting. The whole journey of distribution is something that I was not familiar with, so it's all learning curve.
Can I ask you one question, if you don't mind?
Please, Louis.
If you were to describe the movie in one word, how would you describe the documentary?
One word about my film?
Yes, one word to describe it.
Passion.
Loving.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
She bled for it.
Yeah. So anybody else have any questions? Maybe you can just type in the chat on YouTube. And I'm not be able to actually watch too much of the, what do you call, chat on Clubhouse. I'm just not very good with multitasking in that sense. All right. So if you don't have any questions, let's move on to see. In the meantime, I'm going to show Darion's work after Cherylee's 45-second short film. Okay. Let me see. So we're going to go to.
Hey, Ching.
Yes, dear. Hi.
Yeah, real quick. If you want to link me either Twitter DM or text, I'll give it a shot.
Please. Twitter? Oh, wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
Either Twitter direct message or text is fine. Either one works.
Can you repeat the whole thing? Sorry, I'm a little.
Either send it to Twitter DM or you can just text it to me. I think it should work on my tablet.
Text you what? Sorry.
The StreamYard link.
Huh?
The StreamYard link.
Oh, I already wrote to you in your email.
Oh, okay. I'll check it. Thanks. See, I don't check my email.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, where are you?
Hey, Ching.
Hey, Asha.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of doing several things at the same time.
That's good.
I just came from a meeting. Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay.
I just want to say that, you're an awesome person, Ching. You're going to go far in what you do. You're caring. You're real. And just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you and wishing you the greatest. I know you're going to go very far.
Aww.
And I look up to you as well. All right. That's what I have to say.
Thank you, Aja.
My quiet mode.
You are real. Very real, Aja. We met in DC last year when
You're the only person in this app that I've met in real life.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so honored. Yeah. So Aja came to my event. I had an event in Washington, D.C. showing my film and hang out with, gazillion Chinese people. And so Aja came. So, yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much. And we are going to watch a short 45-minute trailer by Cherylee Francis. Can you see it, Cherylee, right now?
Yeah, and I think you can full screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it bigger. All right, and then I'm gonna exit us.
at the high school. The people there view me different, especially with long hair. They would often mistake me as a woman or call me names, right? Being savage is one of them. Because on the last day of school, I had my hair long, fully dressed traditional. A lot of people made comments that he's bringing his savage ways here.
Beautiful, thank you. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about, is this,
Please.
Sorry, this is very noisy. Sorry, some other thing come up. Yeah, tell us a little bit about, is this somewhere we can watch in the near future, or is this trailer, just a teaser?
So it's just the teaser. It's in the film festival circuit right now. It was in the LA Skins Fest last November. So it premiered at the Chinese Man's Theater, Hollywood Boulevard. That was fun through the LA Skins Fest Film Festival organization. It was great. Next, it just got accepted. I got notice that it's going to be in the Durango Film Festival and the Phoenix Film Festival. And I'm just going to let it ride out for about a year or so until it's done. And then eventually, let it be free and public, let to the public. So it's more for educational purposes. This was shot a while ago. It's before the pandemic. And I hadn't finished it or started it because of the pandemic. And now these boys, they're older. And it's just time to start having, again, the conversation about Indigenous people, about Native people. And so this perspective, again, comes from the Navajo people and what these two young boys have experienced in school. To this day, we still get ridiculed for some of the, practices that we have, and sometimes what we wear and what, how we look, and just not enough people are understanding and want to be, we talk about diversity and inclusion, but, it's constant education. That's all, just constantly encouraging people to stay open-minded and learn about other cultures. And we're still here and we're not gone yet. And to start appreciating, the knowledge that we still have and that we share with our communities around us. So
wonderful. So is this a short or it's a long one?
So it's a short. It is. It's a little over 8 minutes, and there's more detailed. And I don't, with the rules of film festivals, can you show it? Can you not? And it's one of those things that you just kind of have to let it sit.
Right.
But like I said, it will be showing at the Durango Film Festival, Durango, Colorado, and in the Phoenix Film Festival, February and in March.
So it is a documentary.
A short doc, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautifully shot. Yeah, beautifully shot. So beautiful. Yeah. Anybody have any questions? Did you see it? Are you able to see it in the Clubhouse? I know a lot of people are with us on YouTube. We are on YouTube, Juhl Media channel. Oh, by the way, please check my other YouTube videos. And I live on Clubhouse. Also, I have a second house is YouTube. So I live on YouTube as well. Anyway, anybody have any questions? Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Good, thanks. I had some car trouble. I had to call a friend to rescue me, so I'm back out of harm's way.
Oh, I hope you're okay. You live nearby, right, in New York?
Yeah, but I drove up to Saratoga Springs to see my mother.
Oh, Saratoga.
Halfway to Montreal. It's about 200 miles north of us.
Oh, okay.
Right around the corner from me.
Oh,
Where are you? Oh, you're in Western Mass, right? What part?
Yeah, in the Berkshires, near Great Barrington.
Oh, what's so great about Great Barrington?
That's always the question. These days. No, it's wonderful.
Adams and Williamstown.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of goods going on up there. for sure.
Johanna, I'm born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts.
Aha! I lived out in Alston for about a year.
Hey,
It's a lot of fun out there.
We're talking Western Massachusetts.
Yeah, I'm out on the other side of the state, but yeah, it's good times out there. Cherylee, I want to say, I hope you let me know if this film is screening anywhere in New York or near New York, because I can't wait to see the full piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I like your music. I noticed, like, yeah, how do you find the music for this film, for this trailer?
So I have a music library, but I also either using Premiere. I edit on Premiere Pro, so looking through their music library, or Premium Beats is another one that I look through. Motion Array, so any kind of program that I'm subscribed to, I look into their music library and I purchase the royalties for it.
Wow, awesome. That's great.
But at some point we should do a soundtrack.
I just want to add something. Are you guys familiar with the Free Music Archive online? This operates under the Creative Commons licensing, and you can find a lot of tracks either as temp tracks or tracks to use and stuff. That's a great option that has no fees. You do have to dig a bit on those archives, but you can find some really interesting genres and stuff that certainly will fit in as temp track if you're not doing permanent. But just look up FMA or .org or Free Music Archive. I noticed, Ching, you've asked that a few times about music sources, so you must be thinking about it.
Yeah, I always notice, I'm very sensitive to music, of course, and it's just it's very important element of the film, and other things as well. But to me, I always hear music, how it supports the mood, the theme. And sometimes I use music to making transitions in my filmmaking, so it can be very powerful, and so I always pay attention to music. That was beautiful. Yeah. So
I did have one thought for Cherylee. If for some reason you get a hair in your blank about this, there are so many cool traditions of male long hair in culture. I was thinking about the Sikhs that I've spent time with in northern India. They do the same thing. When you are 13 years old as a male, you don't cut your hair anymore, and it's part of your wisdom and your tradition and your identity. And I thought it would be really cool to take what you've done and make the multiple chapters of different cultures. The Rastafarians, who grow their hair their whole life, is another example. They're all over. The Vikings grew long hair. So and then there's the hippie culture. Like, it's interesting how long hair has changed. Like what it means in like the modern culture is much different than what it meant in ancient cultures. So I can't wait to see the actual cut of that film. It looks cool.
Yeah, that is so true. The story, though, from this perspective, is from these two boys, and so I guess the main theme of them have always been being made fun of at school. So it's, again, going back to an education for our young kids. They laugh at each other, they tease each other, they bully each other, and so these two have constantly had experiences where they were ridiculed for having long hair, and so I think that education goes far. I mean, when we're adults, you can defend yourself and you can, talk back and say what you need to say. But as young kids, I mean, they're still developing. And how do we help educate them and help parents understand and educate their kids so that this is more staying open-minded? Hey, and there's Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey. How's everyone?
Keep doing that work. It's really awesome.
Thank you,
Thank
Eric.
you so much, Eric.
Great question. Hey, Mark is here with us. Hey, Eric, you want to jump on too? Good to see you.
Making a party, Ben.
Good to see you, Mark.
Likewise, Chang, of course. And again, happy anniversary. So nice to see Johanna again, and first time face to face with Cherylee, and it's great. So glad I'm doing it. I'm kind of a mess today, but I'm here. That's all that matters.
You're not Leonardo DiCaprio. I thought that was your.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I had his money. I'll tell you that. So.
Very misleading. Very misleading. Well, yeah. How are you?
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. How's the sound? Is it okay? I got the quote unquote pro mic here. So.
Yeah. Your sound is good. It's good. Yeah.
Good. Good.
So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here. And Yeah, and anybody else? Darion has left. Okay. Darion has a film, which is a 5 minutes, and it's called Creep, and maybe we can watch maybe a little bit, and the whole thing is shot on smartphone, and it has the link. Also, I can give out the link. Let me see. Let me go grab the link. Okay, and then you can watch it on yourself. I am copy the link, and then I come back. Oh, it's scrolling a little bit. Yeah, I come back to here. I'm throwing it. Yeah.
Did Johanna have a film?
Johanna.
It's not an iPhone film, so I don't know if it qualifies.
I think it qualifies.
Oh.
It's even better if it's Android, Johanna. That's what they won't tell you.
Little smartphone filmmaking humor for your Friday afternoon.
Yeah. And you have one. Why didn't you send? It's a short one, Johanna.
No, it's a full length and it's a whole thing. But I can send you the link to
give us the link.
it, and you can play the trailer probably.
Do it.
Yeah. You have the trailer?
I'll find it.
Okay, please. Yeah, if you can send it through, I guess YouTube, or you just you can.
I think I can put it in the StreamYard chat.
Chat. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Anybody else before we show Darion's film? And
I have a quick question.
Yes,
for
dear
Cherylee.
Colette.
What?
That looks really good. Like a really interesting trailer. And I just wanted to know, did you get any pushback from your community? Like any feeling of being like exposure? Because when Chris Rock came out with his film, that documentary Good Hair, I don't know if you saw that about the hair extensions community. Do you think, like, I don't know if you're aware of any of that, there was some backlash against him for that, even though the documentary did really well. And so that's the first part. And did you see Twilight? Because they had a Native American character. I don't remember what his tribe was supposed to be, but he had long hair at one point. So I don't know if you found that exploitative or if you had any comment on that. Thanks.
So that was the Quileute tribe in Washington State, and it was Jacob, I think, is the character. So no, I have not had any pushback. This, again, because it came from who I worked with, is why it's very accepting. I worked with one of our Navajo cultural experts, and these two young boys and their father. They, coming from their perspective, they're the ones that are pushing this story and talking, having a dialogue in the Hogan, and they're discussing what had happened. And in the film, the Navajo cultural expert is giving his perspective. I mean, he's an elder, and so from that point, everybody knows him in the community. What he's sharing is knowledge. What he's sharing is truth. What he's sharing are resources on what people can do to not constantly have these negative feelings about having the young people having long hair, and making the young people feel bad for wanting to have long hair. So throughout the whole film, it's very much from the response that we got at the film festival. People were crying in the theater when they saw it. They loved it. It made them feel good at the end. I think that's one thing I really push in my shorts. Anything that I've created is not the poverty porn, not the poor Native and this. I always try to have this uplifting story of, it may start off with this, but what is that solution, or what is that positive feeling that you can leave with to try to change that narrative? So it's not always, this negative stuff that we know it exists. It's just that the content that we create, I want it to have more lasting and an uplifting feeling with our audience. So
yeah,
thank you, Colette, for asking.
Beautiful. That's Colette. Colette was asking.
Yeah, thank you, Colette.
I loved what Eric said about doing shorts because there are so many. I mean, I've got crazy, crazy, kinky, curly hair from my Jewish heritage. And it was the same thing, bullied, picked on, this, that, and the other thing growing up. And it's this sort of, if you don't fit, the Anglo-Saxon, I don't want to get too political, but it is that thing. It's that thing of any difference, right? Especially when we're growing up. It's picked on and pointed at, and I think it's a wonderful idea if you can to create this series of all these, because any different culture that it happens all around, and I think it's really empowering and wonderful that you're out there doing it and telling these stories.
Wonderful.
I guarantee you, I got it as bad or worse. Johanna with blonde hair and blue eyes being Jewish. So there you have it on the other extreme.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So, anybody else? Any comments? And we have someone join us on Clubhouse. Naruto. Hi, Naruto. How are you?
Hi. How are you doing, Ching? I'm good today. I'm good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Have you? Do you have any comments or questions for us?
It's really amazing room. I already I just want to participate, but I don't know how.
Okay, so we are we are here to celebrate our 100 weeks nonstop Clubhouse smartphone video production, and today we're doing we actually did this before, maybe one or two times, and we are also linked with YouTube. So we're on YouTube. We have 4 people on the panel, and then we share with other people watching us and watching the video clips. So so it's like we're doing truly multitasking, multimedia.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So if you guys have another device, and we're about to watch Darion Danju's film, and it's called Creep, CREEP, and after that, we can make some comments. Hopefully, he'll join us, can answer our questions. Yeah.
So my basic question is, what is 2U TV or 2P you say? Can you send it? Because I don't know how to download this. I didn't get the clear name.
Oh, you mean the movie?
No, the app, which from it I can see the movie of you.
You mean we are on YouTube right now?
The application. The name of application. Just send it me in a message, because you said 2P TV. Something like
that. Sorry. Oh, my film, My Young Gun Diary, is on 2B, TUBI. You just type into Google, it will come up. It's called 2B TV. It's like Roku or Netflix or many different platforms, except 2B is free to watch. You have to watch a little bit advertisement here and there, and then you get to watch independent filmmakers films, and also they have old films they show on that, a good, very Hollywood films on 2B also.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, TUBI. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions before we show on stage on YouTube? Anybody have any comments? No?
Roll it.
Roland? Okay. Let's roll in. So we are on Clubhouse and we are on YouTube. I use StreamYard to do this broadcast. Also, I want to thank people who are watching us on Facebook. Yeah, so we're multitasking. I am click on present on the interface on StreamYard, and then it says share screen, and then I go there. I line up all the films or links I want on my browser, and I go click on the browser I already lined up, which is called Creep, right? and then and I go share, and then I'll go mute.
Ching.
Can you see it? We're playing a movie now. Sorry.
Okay.
harder this cue.
Hey, look.
Go ahead.
My comment is that I think it's about time, and she traveling different time zone, like traveling different places because it keeps showing the number keypad, and like coming in and out, and also I was thinking that it's like time sensitive, like okay, I'm traveling to different places, and this is what I'm doing in this moment, and in the other moment, and then at the end it got a little creepy. That's what I got confused. But from the beginning to that point, I was thinking about time traveling different part of the places. Like for example, that's why. And then she woke up from a dream. That's my take.
Thank you. Great point. Great point. Anybody else? On YouTube or in Clubhouse? Any comments?
Okay.
Yes, please, Cherylee.
So creepy. Like the whole thing. My face, you should have like kept us on because my face was doing all kinds of like, ooh, no, like yeah, That was pretty intense. That was really good. Creepy for sure. The title is definitely about this creep. But I was curious, like, how did he get the cameras in the house to begin with? Like, but I think that's a before story. So crazy. But the end, it's scary, as a woman, like these things are, not just made up, these come from somebody said something and heard something and it's out there. So it's, that was pretty good.
Thank you. Yes, wonderful. Anybody else?
I'm gonna agree with Cherylee. That's like one of my worst nightmares,
Right?
Come to life.
No, paranoid.
You don't
I'm
know.
like,
And
who's gonna
that
come to my house?
I probably watch too much true crime and listen to too many true crime podcasts as part
That's
of it.
mysteries.
Yeah. But very effective. It definitely got across what he wanted to get across. And I liked that it was just that snippet of the story. Like you were saying, how did he get the cameras in there? Da, da, da. It keeps you thinking afterwards and it keeps you asking questions and it keeps keep maintaining interest. And that's, key to, I think, a good film.
But Lewis is also right. It could have been just a dream. So, but we don't know.
Right.
I like that.
Dun dun dun.
That's wonderful. Yeah. I was scared. And
I always wonder. Oh, sorry, Ching.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You go.
I always wonder about those people that work for those alarm companies or camera. Yeah, right, Cherylee. Right. Yeah, we don't really know, but that would be one of the things you would think he could hack it or something, or someone who he works with outside that company who's a creep and as creepy as him. In other words, someone who works for the company is working with the creep and gave him the code or whatever. Otherwise, how would he know? How would he be in there and know exactly how much juice was in the bottle and etc. So, yeah, it's good stuff.
Lock your doors, ladies.
Absolutely.
And it's one of those. There's that shot where he leaves the pill. Was that her pill bottle or was that his pill bottle? And leaves it on the table.
Uh-huh.
And of course, the lid is somewhere on the floor, but she doesn't make notice of it. So I don't know if that's just something that is meant to be overlooked or, by accident. So intense. Like I want to watch this. As bad as it makes me feel like cringy, I kind of still want to watch like what happens. It's one of those.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anybody else? Were you able to see it? People and my friend on Clubhouse, or you're just listening to it? Because there's no dialogue, right? So this is there's not. Did you notice there's no music either? Right? It's just silent and with the sound.
I saw it. I watched it. I'm doing both, and I concur with everyone else. It was very creepy, and I've seen a couple of Darion's other films. And one thing he knows how to do is make that visual impact with a little bit. And I'm sure that's to do with his visual effects background, where, you know, you don't need to have like this huge, dizzying array of special effects. Just that opening music and the occasional sound of the, like that electronic sound was enough. So it was extremely impactful. It really like is making me feel like very uncomfortable. So he definitely accomplished what he said. If that's what he was trying to do, he accomplished it. So it was very good visually, and it made that impact for sure.
I'm wondering, what if it was the reverse? Would we still have the same feeling if it was the woman who did this to the man? And how would the men feel?
Great point, Cherylee.
I think it'd be spooky too. Yeah. Women can be vicious.
Present company excluded, of course.
Are we going back to the boiling the rabbit? Is that what we're doing?
Oh God, yeah. Great movie.
It's interesting. You know, I wonder if the assumption would still be at the beginning that it was a creeper, or it was a, you know, somebody who's done something nefarious, or would it be, oh, it's an ex-girlfriend, or it's a, you know, because that's when I think of the roles reversed, that's where my brain, that's what I've been trained to think of, right? When you see something like that, that kind of invasion of space from a woman as opposed to from a man. That's very, very interesting take on it, Cherylee.
Yeah, good point, Cheryl, because sometimes it could be a fluctuation, or it could be like a cycle, or the female's going after the man because she's in love with him, but he may reject her. It could be a lot of reasons, like Johanna said.
Yeah, very good. Good observation. And it's not easy to shoot in the dark, right? So this is a pretty yeah.
Clubhouse on this side, Johanna and I, we're like creeped out. Like,
oh yeah, we're both making like we're all looking up in the corners, make sure there's not anybody actually, you know, like nowhere safe anymore.
Yeah,
I needed
At
to.
least you have the animals to protect you, Johanna, and all that, right? The horses and everything.
Absolutely.
I need to get on with Hiromi so she can do some online self-defense courses for us.
Yeah, we should all learn some, you know,
count me in.
Karate moves.
Speaking of Hiromi, I'm gonna show something so she can see this. Oh shoot! And there goes my camera. So we're gonna have to pause me.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
all right.
come back.
So, yeah. Anybody else? Any comments on Darion's work? I wish he's here. He can answer some of the questions or technical stuff he used. And I was actually, when he opens the refrigerator, I would love to have a scene coming from the refrigerator, meaning, you know, you can use iPhone to have a shot, right? Like, so opens the door and then sees his face, you know, right?
Through the produce.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But anyhow, yeah, great work. So now we're going to showcase Johanna's film. She shared with us. It's on Amazon. So can you just give us a little brief? It's not an iPhone film, but you know, we still want to watch your you know, participation. You're one of the stars. Can you tell us a little bit about the work, and people can watch that on Amazon and pay, you know, like $3 or whatever. And so yeah, we're gonna watch it. Yeah.
The film's called Guilty Conscience, and it came of Clubhouse. I think I said that earlier. I met the writer-director, Greg DaCosta, on the app, and he was running audition rooms, and we were going in and getting together once a week and kind of running through monologues and talking and chatting and getting to know each other. And some great actors came through, and he had this project that he really wanted to make. And it was really a lot of fun to work on. I don't want to give away too much. I play a therapist. And I think I've only got just a little appearance here in the trailer, but it's definitely a fun piece. It's a thriller, some things to figure out what's going on, you know. So go check it out. Let them know what
Okay.
everybody thinks.
Yeah. All right. I'll leave us on stage, okay? And then I'll go play right here. Okay, so it's very interesting.
I don't even know what's going on with me right now. I wake up and it's I'm not recognizing where or even who I am.
Listen, man, you've been here for 6 years. All I know is you came here on your own. I don't know who would do that, but hey, not my choice.
Everything's getting bad. I can't even tell what's real and what isn't anymore.
You're not in this alone. You know that, right?
Trust you?
Mr. Winters, so nice to see you.
That's you.
I told you I was in it.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed working on it.
I want to check it out, definitely. Yeah.
Very nice, Johanna.
And how long the film?
Cool.
The feature?
I think it's like an hour, 20 minutes. Yeah, feature. Feature.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's a great length. Yeah. So thank you so much and for sharing. We definitely wanted to look into it. And so anybody else have any comments about the film trailer we just watched? Can you guys see it? I know Colette is on YouTube. Yeah. Any comments? Louis?
Yeah, I had a comment. The link, can you post it? And also my comment is, even though we're still going through the motion of being in this world, sometimes we lose ourselves. And we sometimes don't know our identity. And we confused. That's what I got from the movie. Wait, who am I today? Wait a minute, who am I the next minute? I can't control. And that's what I got from the movie, thinking from this perspective of every minute's changing, and today's society is go in today's modern world. And I see that sometimes we lose ourselves and we don't recognize our true self or who we are. That's what I took from the movie.
Absolutely. And I love that you picked that up, because that is such a central sort of at the core of what's going on in the film. So he's doing stuff right. It's working.
Who's the director, Johanna? Sorry.
His name's Greg DaCosta.
Oh, cool.
And you can find there's some pages.
Is that your only scene or appearance? Do you have others?
No, that I run throughout the film.
Cool.
I've got a supporting role. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Go check it out.
Sounds good. Yes.
Some twists and turns and things.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't tell us more. That'll keep some suspense.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And wow, thank you. So we have more people join us in the club, and just do a quick reset. How about who wants to do that? Who is good at that? Louis, why don't you do a quick reset, please?
Okay, I'll give it a try. We are in the Smart Radio production, and today we did celebrating the 100 celebration weekly that we've been on, and it's wonderful showing different aspects of different people of their products and movies they have done, 1 minute movie or feature length movie. And with that said, I'll bring it back to Chen.
Thank you so much, Louis. Yeah, thank you for supporting us and always here helping and spread the word of smartphone. So I just think we may not bring our spouses with us or our girlfriend or boyfriends with us, but we always carry a smartphone or your phone. And it's the one of the one of the instruments that we cannot live almost without it, you know, and it's a little sad actually. But on the other hand, it's so accessible, and so a lot of great works come from our phone now. Of course, filmmakers use, you know, traditional cameras, big ones, heavy ones, expensive ones, but whatever we have in our hand, we can create work and create art, tell stories. So it's like the best time, I think, ever to make short film or long film. So congratulations to all of us, you know, who continuously create art, whether you make film or you can you make video. You become content creator, you make a lot of money. You're Amazon, what do you call, influencer, or you know, YouTubers. Yeah, so it's a great era, and don't forget, we just keep doing it, right? So yeah, anyone, go ahead. Shark Fin, you just came out, you always have great things to say.
Oh, thank you. Do you want me? What? Sorry, what do you want me to do?
Oh, I just wanted to make some comments.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree, and you do such a great job on this, Chang, and you know your filmmaking is really excellent in my opinion. You know, superb documentarian, not to mention your amazing musicianship. That's a whole nother world, right? Which you sometimes share with us here, and both on Clubhouse and YouTube, and yeah, it just keeps getting better and better. You know, I mean, it's funny, you know, Lewis and others can attest. We get asked this question all the time in the content creation and rooms. Oh, you know, I've been thinking about, you know, starting a channel, whether it's, you know, long form or maybe I want to do a podcast or live streams or shorts or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe it's too late to start. There's too much competition. It's too expensive, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it's not. You know, it's not. I mean, I think we're all here living proof in some form or another, both, you know, on this panel and in the Clubhouse room, that it's not. And a lot of us are not in our 20s or even 30s or whatever, and we're out there doing it. And if you told me, I mean, it's cliche, but it's true. If you told me 5 years ago, certainly 10 years ago or more, oh, hey, maybe you should start a YouTube channel, Mark, I would have been like, are you out of your mind? Why would I even attempt that? You know, competing with 20-year-olds, or it's probably too expensive. I don't know how I'm going to look or sound on camera. What the hell am I going to say? It's probably too expensive. The list goes on, right? You can make any excuse you want not to do something. But then when you boil it down and you realize it's not really rocket science, and you do have something to say, and you might actually just enjoy it a little bit, right? I think it can get a little addictive. Not to mention, if you get monetized, then hopefully the money starts coming in too. But even just for the love of it, right? Exactly. Make it rain, Cherylee. But just building a community, that's my thing now until I get to all those future points, right? And just you know, the networking and everything else, and just spreading information and love, and that's kind of what I'm all about, and my mission in that regard. So that's why I started my channel. I got to produce more, I got to level up and catch up, but I've got an intro video out there, and you know, that's basically, I just kept it short and sweet. Didn't want to, you know, overwhelm people. I think when I first scripted it, it was 5 minutes long, and I was like, no one's going to listen to this crap, you know, just get it down to 2 minutes. Here's who I am. Here's what my channel's about. Here's my background. Here's what I'm going to talk about on my channel. Boom, done, you know? And I think that's the thing, especially with shorts, right? That really forces you to think like 1 minute film festival, or even 15 or 30-second film festival, or no more than a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You just got to get it out there because people just want it. They want it fast, and they want it's quick and dirty, you know, whether it's funny, you know, someone singing or dancing or some message. It's going to be a challenge for me in finance to do shorts, and make them. I'll have to probably make them a little funny and just tackle one concept, right? Keep it very simple. But yeah, my main thing is I want to get my live streams going and maybe start some shorts while I'm learning more editing, and then, get some long form in there too. So I really want to hit all three. That's the goal. But you're such an inspiration, Chang. Everyone here is. And this is why we keep coming back every Friday at 12 noon. That's the bottom line.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Yeah,
You're
so
welcome.
awesome.
Thank you.
Great to
Seriously.
have you. Great to always have your support. And yeah, I always bug him, say, "Can you come today? Can you come today?" He always watches my live interview shows. I do. Oh, by the way, yeah, I actually do live interview on my channel, averagely once a week, sometimes maybe twice a week. So I just interviewed someone on Wednesday, Colin Michael, who is a YouTuber, and he shed great light on us, right? He taught us a lot of great secrets. So you should watch that channel, that episode 2 days ago. So I think he was my 110. No, sorry, excuse me, 210 episode. Yeah. Yeah, since March, since pandemic starts. Yeah. So yeah, and keep watching that. And every time, Mark always comes to help me to make noise in the audience. So you guys should make some noise in the audience. And for YouTuber, from many sessions I go to follow these YouTubers and content creators, I understand. Just ask people, say, subscribe me, it's not enough. It's just the empty subscribers. The algorithm's not picking up. You really need to find people who truly enjoy your content. They watch your videos, and then they make some comments on the comment area, or liking your video, or share your video. That is a true fan. If you have bunch of people just subscribe you, they don't do nothing, and then it's not very helpful. So I just want to let you know. And also, so I kind of stop asking people, just say, please subscribe me. I say, please watch my work. And then if you like it, then you subscribe. So here's the message. We're over our 2-hour time, and thank you so much for being with us. Before we go, and think about what you want to ask, think about your last word. I do want to show I can do a feature documentary, but I can also do a short. I did a 1-minute video. Johanna knows I went to Greece and attended Darion film 1-minute film school in Greece. I was actually also offering smartphone video production at the festival, and then I reluctantly did a 1-minute work, and I didn't think I could do it because it's just too brutal, it's too difficult, but I did it anyway. And so I wanted to share with you. Okay, so here so after that sharing, we're just going to say last word, and hopefully we can go have happy hours. Okay, all right, here we go. So let's see. I wanted to pull up.
Oh, can I ask Johanna a question real quick about
Please,
her trailer?
please, dear.
Is Johanna still there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm back on Clubhouse. I really like that in the trailer they brought you in at the right moment. He cut in that part with you because it added a lot of it made the rest of it cohesive, because I could see he's showing different like suspenseful parts, but I didn't get the story of it. And when I'm reading the trailer, it's saying, okay, about his psychiatrist, and you mentioned you're playing the psychiatrist. So I like that he, when you said, and I forgot your line, but it was like, hello, misters. And it was like in that very kind of a frightening tone. I thought that brought the piece together. So it really kind of heightened the intrigue. Like, oh, like, what's this about? So I just wanted to note that.
Hey, thanks. Yeah. I think when you watch it, you'll see that sort of amplified. That's Absolutely. Thank
Okay, cool. Cool. And I realized I don't have to have the Amazon subscription. I thought I did just by looking at the link, but when I clicked on it, I realized it's paid as I go. So that's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Oh, thanks so much. I can't wait to hear what you think.
Thank you, Colette. Thank you. You always ask great questions. Yeah, so let's watch this 1 minute thing. It's called One Night Stand. I also gave you a link in the YouTube right now. Okay, so if you can go on YouTube channel and then just look for Ching Juhl Media, then you will find One Night Stand. It's only 1 minute. So here we go. Shot on iPhone 12.
There used to be a man who lived here before. There used to be a boy who answered the door.
Cats are not allowed inside.
Oh, we can go to market. Bye bye, Mama. Yes? Are you following me? Hi, Mama. Is that you? Is this you?
How does a soul fade away to fear? How do you live in the world?
Okay. Just directly goes to the next video. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Thank you for watching. Any questions? This was shot on iPhone, and
It makes me sad, Ching. Like it's like those commercials from the animal shelter, you know, with the sad music and the kitty. Oh,
yeah,
so sad. I wish you could have kept him or take him to
I know.
shelter.
This music actually, you mentioned music, is actually I play the fiddle in it. I think it was a viola, I think, because I've done it like 8 years ago. Someone asked me to go jamming with some artists, and then the singer actually later on added so we added on singer's track. The singer actually happens to be a very famous Morocco singer, yeah, and so it's a very sad song. It's called "The Sun Will Not Shine Anymore." I think it's about relationship end or something. So I used this song to carry the whole thing, because I was like about a cat in Greece was not being fixed, and they don't have the infrastructure to do that like United States. So you see cats everywhere in Greece, and also you see it in. I went to what do you call Croatia? Yeah. So also when I was in Argentina, there's a lot of cats there too. Yeah. So for me to make 1 minute, so I thought, okay, I already collect these images, and I was not thinking about making a movie, so I was just shooting on my own, and then I put them together as a story. So I thought it's pretty good, and it's a real story actually. I adapted the cat. I brought the cat back to my Airbnb, and then the next morning, Airbnb host actually texted me, said, "I'm coming in half hour. Do you need anything?" She's supposed to be nice to me, but then I think Airbnb's not supposed to do that.
Creep. Maybe this is the camera Airbnb. That's it. Darion's telling us something.
Like what's
or somebody tipped the landlord off. They saw a cat and you're on your balcony or something.
Maybe.
Never know.
I'm real conspiracy. No, there's a camera.
I got the cat like 2 a.m. in the morning, right? We went out to drink with a bunch of filmmakers, and then actually they saw the cat. They picked up, and then I said, "Let me bring her home," because she was so tiny. If she's a big cat, maybe I'll hesitate to bring her. But anyway, so she's coming. She actually came, and then I hide the cat in the balcony, And and then eventually she was about to leave. She was there for about 10-20 minutes or 15 minutes. She's about to leave, and the cat came out, showed up at the balcony, meow. And then she's like, what is that? And I said, like, oh, I picked her up last night, and then she was very polite. She said, oh, her mother must be missing her. She was very polite. Then I feel so guilty about doing that. And then so I went back to check her Airbnb rules. Actually, her place allow pets. So I did not break the rule. But anyway, so when I made this film, right? And
Mama could have had another night.
yeah. but then I had to walk her because I knew she saw it and I can't keep her. I feel guilty, and so I walked out. Actually, the checking the Airbnb rule is later, way later, so I felt terrible about myself. So I walk her out, and then so that actually a day later or the next morning, I woke up 6 a.m. I went to look for her actually, and I couldn't find her. But that's kind of silly. Cats would not come up, 6 a.m. They come out 6 p.m., 8 p.m., or 10 p.m. So there is one scene, I don't know if you can tell, in the end, the credits come up. There's a little house. I put the cat food on there. That is a symbolized. In Greece, that you see that kind of a little, like a church thing everywhere. Do you know, Johanna, what does that mean? These little church on the streets.
Tell me in case what's in my brain is wrong.
I'll tell you what is it, because you see those little, like a tiny, like a house, like a house, and has a little stool down there, and around streets and around the beach, around the highway even. It's built because somebody died there.
Right. Yeah, that's what I.
But then later on, because the little thing has a little door you can open, it's like a church. So later on, people start to put food there to feed people who needs food. Yeah, makes sense. So I found one near where I live, and then so only I think a Greek, only people from there, they'll understand what I'm trying to say. Is I left the cat food there. I was hoping she can come back to take the food. That's the sort of but anyway, so and then when I was making it, and Darion was like a really helpful. I said, Darion, can you act like a landlord? So just to make a phrase, say cat is not allowed, right? Otherwise, there's no relevance why she has to leave. So what we did was Darion just recorded on his phone and on the voice, like a phone. There's a feature, and then he just emailed me.
Smartphone, right?
Smartphone. Yeah, not flip phone. And then he just emailed me that clip, and then I just put the clip underneath. Yeah, so that's
cats are not allowed.
Yeah. Anyway,
it was a breathtaking performance, Darion. I was so moved.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Oscar. I think they just may not have gotten the address right, so it'll come one day.
Oscar. Yeah. Anyway, so
Eric's always got the perfect friendly troll comment. I love it.
Yeah. So during your back, we showed your Creed film earlier, and you guys.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. I'm gonna have more nightmares for weeks now. Thanks so much.
What? What happened? That's not the same? Well, so
it's messed up. My phone died literally as you were saying you were going to start playing it.
My
phone died.
Oh,
and
your
I
phone
didn't
died.
have any kind of charger nearby and all this other
Hey,
blah, blah,
you
blah,
need this. Darion, I'm showing people this device. This is a device you can charge your phone. Sit right there like that. Ta-da! And then you can charge, on this thing, you can put your, what do you call, headphone, Apple headphone, right there. Yeah. Hey, do you not?
It can charge Apple headphones too?
Yeah, right here. Where's my Apple? So pretending if this is Apple, right? Because it's over there. So you just put this Apple thing right here as charging it. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Anyway, so this is off topic. Okay.
Here, Ching. Here, you can use mine.
But my problem, yes.
What you need at your service.
Yes. Yes. But my problem is what?
Now I know why some of my follows went down.
Yeah.
Because you showed the film.
I'm trying to find my Apple. First of all, I always lose my Apple case. Then I lost both of the headphones. So you tell me how you keep all this together. This is off topic, but still related to iPhone. Do you have any good suggestion how not to lose the freaking Apple?
Like what? All the damn apparati and paraphernalia and the headphones and chargers and all the other crap, adapters and all this other stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I need a manager just to keep my Apple AirBug not to lose. They're gone. I have
personal assistant.
And seriously, how do you keep it? How do you keep not losing?
Friends who lose like those earbuds in a toilet because they fall so easy, right? And you're not gonna go get it out of the toilet. Like you get one that's good and one is in a toilet. What do? Right?
Yeah.
It's like your hygiene level will determine your choices at that point. But
Darion, that is a film festival challenge right there.
Absolutely.
Exactly. The 1 minute film, the decision, right? No, but yeah, I'm terrible at this. I mean, this is literally not a world that's made for me with all these wires and things. That's why I got the big Apple headphones because they can go over my head and it's like it really just sits there. So it's like it's impossible to lose because I'm just not an earbud guy. It would never work for me.
No?
Never. No.
That's my solution too, Darion. I use big headphones and I don't lose them.
Because two problems. One, I would lose them. Second problem, I would never charge them. So it's just working against me. It's not for me.
Okay, so yeah, great. And we're over time, so if you have to go, I will still love you, but I want to ask you while Darion, yeah. Oh, I always love you.
Well, I mean, I'm up to 10% now, so I might survive the next few minutes.
Yeah. So, does anyone have any question directly for Darion? Because we talked about your film. You can listen to a replay. Anybody?
Yeah, awesome, Darion. Just incredible use of sound. Because you probably know, like some people just overdo it, especially when it's a horror. Or suspense, and I was just really intrigued by the silence, but it's also by the use of sound, that electronic sound, very particular noise that at first it was almost disembodied. It's like, what is that, right? The subject matter was very scary. I personally felt very uncomfortable. But then I was also thinking, well, what if this was a feature trying to put together what could have preceded these events? But I found it to be very intriguing, very thrilling, very suspenseful, excellent visuals. I really liked the way you did your cinematography. So great job, as usual.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, that's where the iPhone was really shine a little bit, right? I mean, it was that film was well suited for using iPhone. Everything is iPhone there, so yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
I think one more thing. That is, the shot was good, the composition, everything. But going back to the smartphone, and not just iPhone, any general smartphone, the footprint of the phone, it could go anywhere. If you got a traditional camera, you got to think about spaces, corners, where to put it. That's why I love this club, because it's all about the filmmaking. If you think about it, some of the shots you cannot go low. Even though I got a CB1 and it's a small camera, it's still uncomfortable in certain areas. I just want to point that out. So the phone shine in those areas. As long as you got anything above 2017, you'll be good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Great.
I
comment.
have a question for Darion. Well, first off, sound design was spot on. I totally agree. I really liked how you did that. It was sparse. It made a lot of tension happen. But I'm curious about your thought process being a DP, getting to the choice of that super low angle, kind of very extreme angle shot. What was how did you get there in your head creatively, and why was that the choice, and what were you trying to do there?
Ooh, the spookiest part. Ugh.
That's a good question.
Nightmare fuel.
Don't wear a skirt.
Because I don't know if I'm getting through. The choices were easy because everything was a device. So every so I made all my cuts based on like where are all the devices. So the device is always her phone when she's waking up to check her, what time it is, right? Turn off her alarm or whatever. She's got the laptop, which is next to her bed. She has her laptop again in the kitchen. There's a security camera in her house. She uses her phone, and then she even flips from front camera to back camera. And I did that on purpose because I wanted it to be scary, right? I wanted it to be the idea that, do you realize how many damn cameras are around you at any given time? And if you was savvy, even if you think that you're private, they can see you because there's all kinds of stuff with cameras. Like even fridges have cameras now. Some fridges do, but so that's what it was. That made it easy. So the low angles were just basically a phone on when somebody puts the phone down on a countertop or whatever, on the nightstand or whatever. That was what gave us those low angles. And she came in the house at one point and put the phone down on the nightstand next to the door. So that gave us that low angle. So yeah, so that was.
Okay, Darion, you are in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
That's really interesting. I like the sequence of angles. I didn't quite pick up that they were all devices at first, but I'll have to give it another watch. That's where I'd love to see it on a bigger screen. But and that's also, it illustrates a couple things like what Lewis was talking about. This is where the smartphone starts to be the advantage, because for me to, like, if Darion and I are shooting that shot and I've got a decent cinema camera and he goes, okay, we're going to get the shot now for throwing the phone on the table. We got to move the table, and then we got to get the low hat, the hi hat, and it becomes this whole other thing, right? So it is cool that you can, what you motivated you, which I think that's what this is about, is that I was curious what your motivations were. Well, there they are, and that shows that when you motivate something, you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? That it's cool. I really like the angles a lot. The whole tension building of it was just excellent. So good job, Darion. Nice to see your work finally.
Awesome.
Darion, I have a comment that Ching had made earlier, was the fact that there should be a phone in the fridge when he opens it up.
Yeah.
You see his face.
That would be so cool. Yeah. If I can justify that with a camera being in the fridge, I would totally love to do that. I think now if I were to do a similar film, I could put it more places because we got cameras in more places now. Like we got cameras in people's watches. You know what I'm saying?
How many cameras did you use for this?
Yeah, but the camera can go anywhere there's a camera, an actual camera, then it justifies it. So.
Or how many iPhones did you use?
We used the actors. So so the whole thing is just me and those two actors, right? There's nobody else involved in the movie. And I think we just said, hey, what phones does everybody have? And then Corey, who's the guy, he had an iPhone 10 at the time, and I think mine was an iPhone 8, and I think Natasha had an iPhone 8. So they were like, all right, let's use Corey's camera. So that's what we did.
So you used the one camera for the whole thing?
Oh, yeah. There was never really a need for multiple cameras. Maybe in the bedroom, I think at one point when he carries one camera in his hand into the room or something,
or he picks it up from the night.
That's awesome. Awesome. Anybody else have any questions for Darion? And we are way over our 2 hours. We're here 3 hours, but we deserve it, right? And Sonia,
Ching,
yes,
Ching,
dear.
question.
Yes, dear.
Knowing you, Ching, I bet you stopped the movie right at the credits, right? When the credits hit.
I did.
Yeah, that's the German Chinese thing, right? Yeah. So there's a little after credit scene. And the after credit scene is actually kind of what makes it a little even more scary. So yeah, it's not a lot. There's not a lot.
Wait, I got
very short.
Darion, I got really confused because I stopped in the place. Seems like another movie. Come on.
Yeah, you mean after the credits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tiny extra scene.
Oh, I thought it was automatically moving on to another movie. That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, well, a lot of people don't see that.
Damn.
People who do see it are a little bit. It's not crazy. There's nothing wrong with the scene. There's nothing weird about it. But it's just what it means.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
But basically, it shows her waking up the next morning and just going about her day, which is actually really fucking creepy because it means that she has no idea what happened to her the night before.
Huh.
I think we did see that. I think we saw her pick up the phone and check the alarms going off, and then she chucks the phone off to the side and gets on with her life.
Oh, okay.
Is that?
Oh, that's
so
good.
it may not have been real, right? That's just exactly.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that was the point that Lewis was making.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ching.
Oh, good. No. You go ahead.
Quickly, because his battery was about to die. He said he had 10%. I interpret the movie as a dream because the last scene 8%. Oh, okay.
Oh, you interpret it as a dream. That's cool.
Yeah, because
tell me, yeah.
Because at the end, because at that scene, she went on with the date. That's the reason that I say, she's not aware what happened, so it must have been that she woke up from a dream to continue. That's my take.
Okay, that's a sweet way to look at it. I won't try to take that away from you. That's the positive upside of what that could mean. So let's go with that.
Awesome.
That's how I'm gonna take it. Also, that thing was creepy.
So we didn't cut at what do you call credits, right? Because all of a sudden I saw another movie coming on. It
was definitely something different. The color palette of it was like a beautiful woman sitting at a table, I think, or something like that. It was a very different image, for sure. We saw the little clip in when she went about her day.
Okay, good, great. All right.
I'm glad about that.
Yeah. So
thanks for watching, everybody. I'm thrilled that you guys we had a lot of fun making it. So, and that's also important. It's just have a good time making these films. Darion, how long did it take to do the production with those two? Probably 4 hours or so. Yeah, we were in and out. So those two actors are very, very professional. So once they have a script, there's not a lot of dialogue anyway. So yeah, I mean, they were pretty much ready to go. And Corey Chapman, who plays Creed, you can see him in I, Tonya. He plays Margot Robbie's brother, who comes in the bathroom and grabs her breast.
Oh no.
So he kind of tends to get these little creepy roles and stuff. So
wow. All right. So we should close the room very quickly. How about let's do a very quick round of last word, but we didn't really have chance to do much of the intro for some people. So how about we start with people on Clubhouse? Eric, why don't you do a short intro and then last word, please?
All right, so outro and the last word. I'm Eric, Colorado-based cinematographer, director. I go up
week is that I've combined it with my other career, which is wildland firefighting. So I get to be an information officer and capture some of our efforts, whether it's stills or video. And often the phone is my best tool because it's small. You know, I can get in a helicopter very quickly with an iPhone, where if I had a full camera with me, that's a different operation using the aircraft. So yeah, it's a great tool. I really love that no matter what we're doing, whether it's big scale or little scale, that the planning and all that's the same. And that's Darion's thing, you know, like prep yourself and you can make anything with a phone. It's amazing. Anyway, that's all I have really. Do good work out there, everybody. And, you know, stay safe. And that's it. Congratulations. 100 days of doing anything that's a substantial meeting of people. So well done, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Eric, for being with us. Yeah. Louis, your turn.
Hi, my name's Louis, and I'm a content creator. I create for all social media platforms. I just don't call myself a YouTuber. I call myself a content creator. And I got a channel on YouTube, Tech for Your Need, and it's pertaining to this smartphone, celebrate yourself for a better tomorrow, to understand the basics and for people that don't know how to use their phone. And on Clubhouse, I got a content creation room that I discuss a different part of how to become a better creator. And the room is called Content Creator Chill Space. And congrats on the 100 weeks on the club. And with that said, let's go, 100 more.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, on my PTR right now, Johnny, are you there? Johnny is hosting another room at the same time. All right, we'll get back with you. On the PTR of Clubhouse, the next person is Cherylee. She's on both platforms at the same time. Hi, Cherylee.
Hi. Oh boy. I got nervous. What am I doing? I'm doing an introduction, or am I giving you my word?
We're doing intro, but I think do intro one more time because you did it before, but some people just came in. So maybe do a short intro and then last word, please.
Okay. I have a special for my last word. Hi, everyone. I'm Cherylee Francis. I am a Indigenous filmmaker, video production contractor. I make commercials for mid-sized to corporate entities, and I really enjoy meeting Ching Juhl, the famous Ching Juhl, and being a part of her iPhone video production room every Friday. And just amazing. For 100 weeks you've been doing this. It's so inspiring. It's a blessing to have you in my life and to just visit you and your family. It was great. So next few months we're going to come back to New York, and we'll do again another thing like this and shoot the trash along the streets together. As we go to the Italian restaurant also up the street. But
eating desserts.
I haven't released. I did release that. I released that footage for you. Yeah. So I have a special greeting, and I want you to see.
Oh my goodness! Wow, this is Chinese New Year. This letter is called Fu. Fu means luck. Yeah. So thank you.
That is in honor of
thank you.
Our happy Lunar New Year, and then in honor of our also good friend Hiromi, who I also invited to the room. I don't know if she's here. I got
look at that.
Her cup.
Oh,
this is Hiromi's cup. It's in Japanese. It's her father's calligraphy.
Do you know the meaning of the word?
No, that's why I was hoping Hiromi was here.
Yeah, the meaning of the letter is pronounced ren. Ren. Can you say that?
Ren.
Ren. Yeah. Ren is a very interesting see in Chinese character. One word, one syllable itself sometimes does not make enough meaning. What is that?
I don't know.
It's like a little I'm not really sure what the word is. Yeah, it could be two different meaning.
But it's like a rabbit's foot hanging off the end of it, maybe.
Is it?
I don't really
Could
know.
Be.
I can't tell from the writing. I can't tell. But we're talking about ren, right? Ren is a very interesting word. If you put different word before it, it become a slightly different meaning. But just look at this word, meaning, how do I say? So if someone constantly giving you hard time, and you have this resistance of like not get upset, not get crushed, and continue your fighting, that's Ren. So it's about resilience.
Resilience. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Jin. Jin.
Ren. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Who else is on our PTR? Darion, your turn. Uh-oh. Darion's multitasking. Or his phone is dead.
Okay. I have a comment.
Huh?
I have a comment.
Hey, how are you? Naruto?
Yeah, I have a comment.
Yeah,
So
please.
my comment is sometimes you feel like giving up and you don't want to have face-to-face battle. So just you escape from him or from her and just be away from him. Or you may stay and still be patient. So it's really challenge yourself. It's really challenging.
That's excellent. Yeah, that's so well said. Thank you for your comment. Hiromi is here.
I was going to say.
Hiromi,
I hope she's watching YouTube.
I did not know the back of the cup what the letter is. The front I know, that's Ren. Hiromi. Hi, Hiromi, you're here.
And by the way, Ching, I am the rabbit.
I'm gonna be off of Clubhouse today, but I had to go. I was in a Studio Ghibli room, and then I was in a meeting. But then Cherylee messaged me. She was coming here right away. I'm like, oh, okay. So I can't PTR for some reason, and it's not coming up for me. Are you showing something?
Well, we are watching YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, Juhl Media. We've been playing videos made by iPhone mostly, and then we make comments on it. So we're doing YouTube live and Clubhouse live at the same time. So Cherylee just showed a cup from you. The front, it says Rabbit 2023 and Ren, the Chinese word called Ren, meaning resilience. And then she flipped over the other side. I cannot recognize that word. Do you?
Yeah, okay. So now I see you guys live. That's so freaky. I can see you guys live. Okay, so the other
yeah. Other side. What is that? I couldn't. Huh?
Can you hear me? So the front is the rabbit. So
Yeah.
I asked my father, but my father's calligraphy is very, very, very abstract. So some people can't recognize the words, but it's very abstract. But the other side is actually his signature. So that's probably why you couldn't understand.
Okay.
You didn't understand it. Yeah, it's his name.
Is his name has anything to do with the guang, the light? Because it looks like a guang.
Yeah, I know in Cantonese it sounds similar. That you're speaking the Mandarin, right?
Yeah, guang is a light.
Yes,
Guang.
yes, I think so. Because
Okay.
my mom, when they were married, she used to call my dad that, but in Cantonese. I can't say, my Cantonese is really bad.
Oh.
But yeah, oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cherylee.
I told you, get in here. So is that a rabbit's foot on your dad's signature? That's what Mark commented.
So, okay, so I can't, I'm kind of going back, I'm on my phone. So the front part where it says Rabbit 2023, that's actually supposed to be the kanji, we call it in Japanese, the kanji for usagi. Usagi means rabbit. But even my mom, when she saw it, 'cause my mom is Chinese, she's like, I can't see it. But again, my father's very abstract with his calligraphy. And usually calligraphy is very like, you know how people use English cursive? Sometimes you don't understand, or hand letter writing. Sometimes you don't understand it, but it's because it's the way the hand lettering is, if it's very fancy. So that's kind of like my father's kind of artistic way of putting the kanji for rabbit. But on the other side, it's not, I think it's his stamp. So it's the characters, the black is the characters, and the stamp is beside it. So it's just his kind of his stamp.
Yeah, but I recognize the letter, the black stroke in the front. To me, that's a Chinese symbol. It's pronounced 人. I could be interpreted wrongly. 人 means 忍耐. 忍耐 means you control yourselves. And 忍 overall, this word means resilient, means you conquer something and you keep doing something, and you fight in this difficult surroundings. So I wonder if that character is that, or you mean something else.
You know, that would be incredible too, because you know, as artists, all of you, sometimes subconsciously you like create something and it has meaning subconsciously that comes out that other people can see and interpret it, and then you realize later, oh, maybe that's how I meant it too. So I just love how Asian calligraphy can be seen. So that's why my father, he gets a little bit hesitant when people show him this calligraphy and say, can you interpret this for me? Because every calligraphy means something different to the artist. But I love how you interpret that, Ching, because then to Cherylee, it has even a more beautiful meaning. I couldn't even, that's so fascinating that you saw that.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Hiromi is very dynamic, and you should check her TikTok, her YouTube, her Clubhouse. She is a celebrity, and her what do you call? She made her picture with two other content creator as the, what do you call our symbol? What do you call that?
Icon, Clubhouse icons.
Clubhouse icon. Thank you. Yes, and thank you for being with us, and thank you for being so awesome all the time. Every time I watch your video, I was like, it's like you have so much energy and so positive and so funny and so creative and all of that, and you keep doing it. So congrats for being a content creator influencer.
And she can literally kick some butt as well.
Yeah. So anyway, let me zigzag to people on YouTube who hasn't introduced themselves yet. I think we did intro, but not like formally. So Johanna, you want to do a short intro and the last word, please, dear?
Yeah, I did do an intro before, but I was also hearing myself on Clubhouse, and now I can actually think straight because my little ADHD brain couldn't do that. That wasn't going to work. But hi, yeah. So now you know, I'm Johanne Kesten, and I am an actor, filmmaker, singer, working out of Western Massachusetts and New York mostly. And I love coming to this room because I just every time I'm here, I learn so much, and there's so much value being shared. There's so many people here who are so willing to uplift and help build the new generation up of people who are doing this and getting into it. So I every time I'm here, I always appreciate everyone. And last words, I would say, keep creating. And somebody was saying something about, there's these moments where you want to give up, right? And we all run into them as artists. And usually, I've found anyway, it's right after you get through that wall that the next big thing happens. It's, you get to the point where you want to give up and you're done and then there's a breakthrough just after you push through that. So always keep pushing through those walls and keep going. That was more than one word, but
Thank you so much for being with us. Don't forget, Johanna is also a mom, is also a horse owner, farm owner, chicken owner. Yeah, so she wears a lot of
Yeah.
hats. Yeah.
We keep ourselves busy around here.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so let's see who's on our we have a friend here. Sonia hasn't had a chance to express herself. Would you like to say a few words to us, either comments or last word or intro?
Hi, family. I call y'all family. I
Hi,
have nothing to say.
Sonia.
I'm always listening, learning, grabbing, and taking as much as I can in. And out here producing, writing, shooting. I was out yesterday in the winter snowstorm. I'm like, thank you, God, for producing snow, because we got a Christmas in July movie, so I need some snow. And it snowed, and did some B-roll. So I just thank y'all for this room. And congratulations on 100 weeks. I feel like I rolled with you for 100 weeks on this journey. So thank you, and congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us, and yeah, keep coming back. Yeah, and now we have. Let me see, because I'm back to Shark Fin. Would you like to do a short intro? I think you introed yourself a little bit, but there's more people come in. So, and then last word.
Darn, I was just hoping to escape. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, y'all. My real name is Mark. I have a YouTube channel, financial education, and fintech, and splash of tech channel called Shark Fintech. You can see in my Clubhouse bio. I'm Wyatt Derp is my just silly creator alias on Clubhouse, and yeah, basically I'm a long time. I've been in. I've been a tax reporting specialist on Wall Street for a long time, and I'm a self-directed trader and investor. And I decided to, finally, like I mentioned earlier when Ching asked, try to finally pivot some of that knowledge and experience and toward trying to help others. Right? It's the L word, legacy. Because if you don't have that, what am I going to do? What else am I going to do with it besides it benefiting me? Right? And yeah, I just, you can ask Lewis. I could talk someone's ear off talking about about the stuff or about tech or just about anything for that matter. So last words. If you're not part of, and I'm serious, if you're enjoying this content and you are not part of this Clubhouse club, smartphone video production, what are you doing with your life? Seriously, click that, click on the house or the words at the top, become a member. You'll get prompted every week when we start at 12 noon Eastern time every Friday afternoon. And I always have a blast. I always learn at least one thing here that I didn't know before, and that's saying something. Not that I'm a know-it-all. I don't mean to imply that, but yeah, I think we can all say there's so many, I'll just say less than clubs and houses and rooms on Clubhouse where you not only don't learn anything, but you feel like your brain is melting a little bit, right? So this is not one of those. And yeah, watch Ching's movie on Tubi, My Yang Gang Diary, and also consider subscribing to her YouTube channel if you're watching us here on YouTube, Juhl Media, and she has great content. So happy and proud to be an admin and mod and friend of Ching's, and also shout out to my friend Lewis. He also runs a terrific club on Clubhouse called Content Creator Chill Space, and we meet on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have one tonight. I believe the topic is like Q&A. So swing by, and again, it's right in the name. It's chill, no pressure. We'd love to have you on stage if you want to talk this stuff. Or it's fine if you just want to listen as well. And I'll land my plane with all that.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for being so supportive. And yeah, it's great to know you. Through you, I know Lewis, and you guys are so yeah, great friend and great. I don't know, just very loyal. And thank you. I'm very fortunate to know you.
Yeah. Happy 100th anniversary, 100th week anniversary again on the club, Ching.
Yeah, thanks.
You deserve it.
Yeah. So let's see who else in the room has introduced yourself. Johnny, are you there yet? Okay, Johnny's hosting his room and come to you at the same time. So Colette, would you like to introduce yourself and last word? if you're there.
Just a quick last word. First of all, congratulations for being consistent and being professional with your room, and to all the creators who shared your work. I just applaud you all because it's not easy. Okay, I know it's not. I've never shared any video or film on this platform, but I just applaud you all and hope you continue. And because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything I saw today. So thanks, Ching, for hosting the space, and I hope you all have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Go ahead.
Ching, I want to say that I really love this character, Naruto. And the series of Naruto, it's a long past life and nowadays as well. So I just hope that Naruto comes with a new chapters, because I'm just interested. That's all.
Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah, and let's see. Thank you. I want to thank all of you being with us here. It's been 3 hours, more than 3 hours, and we have some new people. Big is here. AZTEC is here. Thank you. And Connor is here. Amir is here. Erica, Ancient, always Ancient 11. She's on both sides, on YouTube and on Clubhouse. And thanks for, for showering us. I think a few days ago, right, when I had a live show, and yeah, thank you so much, and Julie, thank you. And let's see, Hiromi, would you like to do a short intro and the last word?
Yeah, sure. Let me just go downstairs. Hi, everyone. My name is Hiromi Okuyama. I am a content creator. My main platform is TikTok, and I am an actress for 30 years, mostly commercial work, and I'm a martial artist.
You look like a 31 years old. What's going on? You look like a 31 years old.
Oh my gosh. So, Ching, everyone knows that because I'm telling everybody I'm turning like 50 this year.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, you look awesome. You look awesome.
So yeah, it's a big milestone for me. And also, so many of you may know that I'm the current Clubhouse icon along with Rima and Lalo. But our run will probably end in about a week or two, because usually our run is about 6 weeks. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for being on this journey with me. Ching, I'm so happy for you. 100 week, being consistent, and just like Colette said, so professional and kind to everybody that enters this room. We all learn so much from you, and I love your Yang Gang Diaries. I'm so thankful that Andrew Yang's recognizing it and everybody's watching it. You deserve all the praise and recognition for the hard work you do for film and television and music. So I just want to say thank you to you, and here on Clubhouse as well.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I learned so much from you, and constantly learning from your platform, which is a sorry, I'm looking at the people on YouTube. They're doing funny animation. So Hiromi, you're really my hero, and I'll keep learning from you. By the way, when you talk about Andrew Yang, he finally actually I met him 2 weeks ago in a event, and I told him, I said, the film is on Tubi. I said, can you help out to shout out? So actually he shout out on his Twitter 3 days ago. Yeah. So hopefully we'll reach more people to see.
I saw that.
Yeah, you saw it? Yeah. So that was really cool. Really cool. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Did we miss anyone yet? I think Johnny is busy right now. So yeah, my last word is I don't need to intro myself. I've been here and I will be here every Friday, and like I said, this room is being together for 100 times nonstop, and had lots of people's help. A lot of filmmakers and we do it together. It's not just me. And thank you, all of you. Thank all of you so much for your support and your dedication. And I have last word is that I always believe you do that one thing. That one thing will lead to another thing. So do that one thing. That's it. All right. I think we're close. Yeah. What? We're closing the room, okay? Anybody? Are we all good? Yeah?
Yeah,
One
the last
thing. What?
Don't forget to tune in same time, same channel next weekend.
Thank you. Yeah, Friday 12 noon. All right. So that said, you can share this Clubhouse is on replay. Also, you can see us on all the clips and all the links on YouTube live. So check Juhl Media, and then you can just see all the lives, and hope you will enjoy some of other films and videos I made. All right, great. Thank you so much, Cherylee. Thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. Thank you, Johanna. Thank you, Mark. Mark has several names, but Mark is easy for me to remember. So yeah.
As long as you don't call me late for dinner, that's my standard line.
Thank you so much. All right. So we're going to end this room, okay? And have a great weekend. Yeah. Be good. Keep shooting. Okay. With your phone, though. Yeah. Bye. All right. We're closing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, no. Sorry. I forgot something. No. I was going to sing you a very simple Chinese folk song because it's Chinese New Year. Okay. All right. Okay.
Love to hear it.
All right. 跑马溜溜的山上，一朵溜溜的云哟，端端溜溜的照在康定溜溜的城哟，月亮弯弯，康定溜溜的城哟。Thank you. That's it.
Beautiful, Ching.
Bye-bye, everybody. Be good.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I'm having hard time. Bye.